Okay, I think I got it. The beverages are queued up. Says my mic is hot. Let's check the volume. What do you guys think? Can you hear me? Let's find some NPCs to chatter with so you guys can test game volume too. Hello, Cassandra.
Just saying hello.
Something on your mind?
Anything new?
I'm pleasantly surprised by how well things are running.
Sounding good? Cool. Hello, everybody. I'm hyped to hear some Aiden chat, because man, that when we had Tom on doing Jake, that was freaking hilarious.
That was all.
Cannot wait for Aiden to come on. River, I should say. We shouldn't rename the man. All right, so I'm trying to remember what I was doing. So I can say one thing. I was about to say it definitively, but I should know better than that. I successfully tested all of the department assignment earlier today, and I was able to do it without any issues. Unlike last stream where, you know, we spent 40 minutes of it opening and closing the assignment window, hoping for something different to happen, like a good crazy person. So far it seems to be working good. I'm on experimental code right now. This is I'm on code that has not even been released to the public beta yet. We're gonna give it a we're gonna curse our own save first before we risk it on any of yours, because this Friday is patch day, come hell or high water. Barring any catastrophes, I am not actively adding any content or anything major. It's just kind of trying to polish up the fixes that we have listed in the public beta. So far so good. Hello and welcome, folks. Yeah, I don't think I need to let him read 50 Shades of Grey. I'm sure you guys have plenty of stuff in mind. I checked with River to make sure he had seen the last stream we did, so he knew what he was signing up for. I didn't want to, because when I put him on the spot last episode, I realized I wanted to give him a chance to back out if he wasn't prepared. But he's ready. He's steeled and ready. To his credit, he did start out as part of Conqueror, which is, you know, a little more intense on the content than SS2. So I think when he signed up, he got in when we were a little dirtier minded around here, so should be all good. Okay, so I'm trying to. Oh, hey guys, you two, former Minutemen. Oh, I guess Preston's still a Minuteman.
Good to see you.
You just catching up with Preston there? That's cool. What were we doing? I guess it doesn't really matter. We will, let's see here, recover the stash. Yeah, we're not doing that today. Do we have any? I think we can go get another. Can we get another quest, or do we already have one from our boy? Oh. Let's see. Toggle active. It doesn't look like we have any settler quests, so we can probably go back to the Ron and do that as well as our HQ stuff. Well, let's do that right now while we're waiting. Normally I'd bounce around settlements, but actually, you know what I do? I want to go to settlements for one moment. I want to see if my stats get fixed, because I think I fixed that bug. Everybody was testing this on the public beta of the stats getting all desynced, and I did the changes that CBR suggested I do. Let's see if they work, because that's one of the experimental pieces of the code I'm running. Here we go. I'm gonna need all my drinks to my drink pile, as it were, today. I've got Catherine Drake. That's right. Cool. So we got her quest moving forward. It's like brutally hot here, and my AC cannot keep up. It's not even. It didn't even feel exceptionally hot during the day, but in my house, I wonder if my AC may need to tune up or a recharge. All right, let's see if my stats are correct. Nope, not even close. So now in theory, if I wait 24 hours, so past time 24, and we just chill a minute, they should get synced up. If I have it rigged up correctly, it's very possible I didn't do correctly what CBR asked me to do, and then we're still gonna have. But then we're in no worse situation than we were last stream. So We actually have quite a lot of resources, so it's not the end of the world. I would like the numbers to match up. That would make me feel better. Jason Locrans, thank you for the donation. Looking forward to River tonight. This one can go to the team, though. No, we're putting them all of it's going into everything I bring in tonight, whether it be from ad revenue from you guys watching, super chats. I mean, if you really want that to go to the team pool, I can. Yeah, we're helping out water.org tonight. So that was River's idea. That's a nice allegory to what's happening in Fallout 4. Everybody needs some potable, purified water. And that's bringing it to them in real life. So we're gonna send some cash their way. Okay, so it should be enough time I can pop into workshop mode and let the resources sync up. Okay, so well, we can see instantly that it's still not correct because I have 15,000 organic and it shows only 13,000 in the scrap. So that's just not right. So something's still amiss. It also could be that the daily update just hasn't finished yet, so I should probably not be too impatient, but I was really hoping it was going to be an instant fix. But we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll figure it out. It could also be that I updated the code, so I actually keep 2 copies of the code. I keep 1 copy in like a dev directory, and then I have the directory I'm playing in, and I bet that's it. I bet I forgot to copy it over, which would make sense why I'm seeing no difference. But we're seeing a lot of stuff pop off here, so that's cool. Getting some level 3 happening. Oh yeah, the power is always just and it's funny. There's so many people who complain about their grid going to hell in Sanctuary. I wonder if there's something funky with it. I know like the castle has a grid that the game starts with. Like as soon as you load into the game, it's already got a power grid in it, and I know that can cause some oddities. I wonder if Sanctuary is in a similar boat where it's got some stuff that's just baked into the power grid, and that makes it a candidate for everybody to have a disaster. Or it could just be circumstantial because everybody builds here, and so it's more likely. Dova Gamer, the charity tonight is water.org, which helps people get pure water in remote areas. So you can check out their website, water.org. You can see what they do. And we're going to help them out. We're going to help them get more water out there, just like we're helping our settlers get water. We're not helping them get power here at Sanctuary. We're failing at that. And I've mostly given it. One of these days, I'm gonna hang out and talk with you guys during the talk session, and I'm just going to run around and rewire this entire place. That is just going to be something that'll happen one day, but not today, because today it's 9 o'clock. We're ready to stream. Welcome everybody. If you came here to listen to Thirst Super Chats for charity, that will be starting at 10:30, where we're going to bring on River. I actually don't know how to say his last name. It looks like Vitae. He will correct me when he comes on later, or if he's watching in chat now. And he is the voice actor who has done Aiden with us for years now, because he actually started in Conqueror as our antagonist, and then has joined the light side, helping out Jake in the SS2 story. He is going to come and read whatever you guys want in Super Chats. We're going to take all money from ad revenue tonight. And last time with Tom, I matched it personally. I'll probably do the same again. Last time we raised $1,000 for charity, which is pretty awesome. So we'll see if we can beat that tonight, and I'll let you guys. Well, you guys will hear when that starts. For now, if you do super chat, I'm gonna put them all in that same pool. I want to give them as big a check as we can. Obviously, I'm sure they get gigantic donations all the time that are much bigger than ours, but still, it's fun. It's a fun little event. Good cause, and I'm sure they will not turn it down. So we are going to start that in a little bit, but if you guys super chat, I will catch those. If you just want my attention in between the stream and you're new to this stream, know that I am really bad at that. I am not a great interactive streamer. I do when there's, we're going through vanilla quests and there's people talking or load screens or whatnot, then I will take a peek down at my chat, but the only way I'll have a chance in hell of catching your message is if you @KingGath me. So make sure you put @KingGath if you want a chance of me reading it. And then when we get to 10:30, when we switch over and we bring River on, then he and I will have a little chat for a bit, and then we'll go over and just kind of hang out with you guys and interact and have him read out any of those. I'll try and answer any questions you guys have at that point, if we have any lulls in the super chat game. But otherwise, yeah, for next hour and 20 odd minutes, we're gonna just play some settlements too. So I was just going to test some of the public beta code that I have installed, and it apparently, I either failed to update my code because I was really hoping for one particular fix, or the fix didn't work, which I'll have to dig in tomorrow when I can bounce back and forth between the creation kit and the game without an audience. So for today, I will say that this morning HQ's assignment worked better, so we should have a much better time in there. For now, we're going to pop over to the Ron, see if he's got any more settlers queued up for us. And then Catherine's quest popped, it looks like. And then we'll go down to HQ, queue up a few more projects, and we'll just keep bouncing around doing that. TJ Shook, thank you for the donation. Hey, Lupe is still following me around like a companion. I believe that is a bug, but I am past most of the SS2 missions. I've posted in forum about it too. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm sure if anybody can replicate it with a... So the real key to me fixing bugs in the mod is having reproducible steps or a save that has almost no other mods. Because if you send me your save and it's got 50 mods, then it's going to take me hours to get your save actually to load correctly. Sometimes I can glean a little bit from it, like... sometimes if you're stuck in the middle of a quest, I can glean something from it, but something like that, I don't know if I'll be able to do much with your save. And once we have reproducible steps, usually somebody in our dev team or on the very active forum users they have access to my private bug report list, and they'll post confirmed reports for me so that I can make sure they get tackled eventually. I was about to say in a timely manner, but all of them who post there would call me a liar because there are some that have been sitting there for many months. Because it's a never-ending second job for me. I love it. All right, Ron, what do you got for me?
Knowledge can be a profitable thing.
So to answer your question, TJ, as long as somebody can replicate it or tell me how to replicate it, then it will get fixed. So for now, I'm not sure how that would happen. Do you know what do you know how long it was happening? I guess make sure that's in your post. How long has it been happening? When did it start? Like after which quest? Because that could help us get to the bottom of it.
Any idea where I can find someone?
Looking for talent, are we? What kind of attributes you in the market for?
I'm looking for someone.
Oh, here we go. Oh, TJ, thank you again for another donation. Sweet, thank you very much. By the way, love the streams. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I am loving doing them. I can't believe we're coming up on, this has got to be, I think I started in December, so this has got to be 8 months now that we've been doing this, which is really cool. When I was doing my Let's Plays in the past, I always did it like pre-recorded, and it would take hours and hours and hours, like way more hours than it takes for me to do this, and I would end up with less content to share with you guys. So this has been a godsend. I'm so glad that I decided to do this because it's nice to interact with you guys. It's nice to get to actually play the mod and over a long period of time so I can experience the same quirks and issues you guys are. It's been a great thing. I'm going to keep going with the stream for a long time. In fact, I was already thinking about like, man, what do I do when I finally got all the settlers and I've got HQ all filled out if we don't have chapter 3 out? And I might have to just spin up just do it again. Just start from the beginning. Or maybe we'll go spend a lot of time building settlements. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. For now, I'm having fun doing this.
Say no more. This is who you're looking for. Come back again. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did we actually get anybody? I feel like... Wait, where does it say they are? Does it say they're in Diamond City? Somebody's just here? Oh, I wonder if it caught the deserter. I wonder if that's like a little bug with the Ron's recruitment, is that it counts deserters as not being recruited. That'd be really funny. Systems bashing together unintentionally would be what that would be. That'd actually be really kind of awesome. I would fix it, but it is I can't remember who. I think it was Kefke, one of the folks who writes stuff for us on the team, wrote Gremlin. Had asked if there were a lot of systems that smash into each other and some students say, nah, really. I kind of code each thing to kind of be self-contained. There's not a lot of simulation in that regard. But this could be the case of one. Let's see. Maybe not though. Who would be in public occurrences? Or is this like a note you find in there? I don't remember this at all. Yeah, I think this is a note you find in there. Oh yeah, here we go. Radio rumors. Oh, this is going to be fish food. Awesome. This is the one I think you can actually stumble upon this if you wander out into the glowing sea too. I don't think you actually have to do. No, I don't want to talk to you, Piper. I'm not here to do an interview. Nope. Shortwind, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, fish food. I haven't done this quest in ages. This was like one of the very first side characters that I rigged up. Or that I think I took. This is one, so for a very brief stint, like I want to say a matter of weeks, Seddon 4494, who was one of the first people to do Fallout 4 tutorials, was kind of on the team and helping out with stuff, and then I think he wanted to spend his time working on what was that? What's the mod he released last? The one in the vault, was it Smallville? Is that what it was called? Or Squaresville, something like that. I can't remember what the mod that's all set in like Vault 44, I believe, and so he exited the team. But one of the quests that he had started setting up was fish food, and I remember taking that over from him, and that was one of the first side characters that I finished up, and I was excited to see that project. That was like when the project was first coming to life. So let's see. That is... I think we got to get closer to there to get that to trigger. All right, we're going to wait and do... first, we're going to go to HQ and start up some projects, and then we'll wander away again. Because I want to show you guys that assignment's working. Because it feels so good to have that bug fixed after you guys watched me struggle with it for so long. Bob, do you know what old Paul is talking about when he was talking about the armory opened by someone in power armor wielding a sword as tall as a man? I cannot find anything on it online. That is probably Sir Rick sneaking in references to stuff he has planned for future content, if I know him. There is a lot of that. Like there's some stuff in Chapter 1 foreshadowing Chapter 2 and whatnot. And there's probably some stuff in Chapter 1 that was foreshadowing Chapter 3. Like the whole thing about Lily mentioning diseases was dropping the hints that we were going to be bringing... Like she mentions people being sick. That was like a foreshadow that we were going to bring sicknesses to them on. Forville. That's what it was. Forville. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. So first off, let me show you guys... Please work. Please work. And I know I even had a purpose for this, too. I was like, I want to assign Julie Powell to science, because she's currently unassigned. Let's see that this works. So reassign staff. So if this works, we should see one person on the science side, because it has 2 right now, and it never shows the department head in this menu. So let's see. We should have one person on the right, and a bunch of people on the left. There we go. We got Franklin. And on the left, we should not see our department heads, if it's working correctly. Ta-da! And then we'll get Julia Powell in there. And then exit out, and then that should go to 3 for science. I see us 2 right now. There goes to 3. We'll give it a couple more seconds, and then we will... Why is everyone walking around with their noses pinched? Oh, here we go. Here's our science department. Where's Cassandra?
Good to see you, my human friend.
Good to see you too, Franklin. Now I've got a project for you guys. Let's do some disease research, because you guys, we have some serious disease problems. All right, we need more. Okay, we can do mole rat disease if we get our power situation fixed. Okay, what do we need to do for that? We need to get... Oh, that's probably where we got to start with Rise of the Commonwealth, right? Did I ever build... Let's check what I built. I don't know if I built it or not. Let's go to UHQ layout. We'll go basement, and let's see, did I build a power distribution room? I feel like I did, but I don't think I have any power transfer set up yet. Give it a moment. Let's see. Power station. Okay, good, we did. So that means we just need to get some power transfer going. I didn't test this. Did any of you guys tried the public beta? Did I fix the power correctly in the last build? Because that was like one of those bugbears that just needed to die. The last one, the other one is the assignment issue. Like if I can get those 2 squared away, the power transfer fixed, and the assignment, people randomly getting unassigned from stuff, if we can fix those, man, this mod's gonna feel pretty damn solid right now. Like as far as systems go. Obviously we got tons of other little quirks to fix and bugs in the quests and whatnot, but you know, having the core system being as close to bug-free as I can get it is going to feel real nice. Because then when you got any of you guys who wants to commit to the full playthrough of like really playing with all the mechanics can know that it's going to work as advertised instead of occasionally doing funky stuff. All right, let's see here. Okay, we've got 30 science energy, so we just need power. Let's do, is it K? I think I have it set up as. Oh, come here, mouse. No, yep, there it goes. All right, we don't need L, we need K. I did find out that last stream I was saying that Xbox has no way to access this information. They actually do. And I should show you guys just so you know. Let's see here. So power, let's see. We've got a max of 280, but we probably don't have any coming in from power transfer, which is why we're not getting when we go into workshop mode. So we need to go get a power transfer set up so that we can do when we go visit Catherine. What else did I want to show you guys? So the way to access that, if you want that full supply usage menu for Xbox, if you have this item, which you can make at the city planner's desk, the city manager tools, and then you run this and you go, so what you're going to do is favorite this. So I think I already have it favorited. Let me see here. Yeah, I got it there. Okay, so you're going to favorite this, run it, and then do HQ extra details view toggle. And it should make me a liar. Oh, I get it. So I bet because as soon as you go into workshop mode, or because you're out of workshop mode, it won't work. Okay, so I need to come up with a better way for Xbox to do that. It's such a pain with the... I guess I have to make it a workshop item that you build, and then it will trigger that. Oh, that's so irritating. Or I'll have to make it so it's like a toggle for Xbox, so it just stays on in perpetuity. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Hopefully for Friday. I would like you guys to have access to that, because it's useful information if you're trying to play by all the mechanics. Okay, so let's go to Catherine's quest, which was, I think, probably a miscellaneous objective. Checking with Captain Drake. And then we will go do the power transfer while we're over there. Wait, what is she doing down there? I thought I recruited her already. Okay, let's chase her down. Shortwind, is there a technical issue that doesn't all the HQ workshop mode to clean a room you're standing in? Yeah, it's actually like if I had, so I know how to do it, but if I did it,
We got trouble.
uh-oh, we got raiders. You guys would say, oh no, not the Vitamatic. Not that either, this. You guys would think the clean room was broken. All right, we'll talk about that in a second. First, we got some raiders to murder. Get off my dog meat. You guys are pushovers.
I'm just getting started.
Oh, I almost murdered a settler there. Is that everybody? And now, of course, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, for the clean room thing, you wanted to know why you can't just build a thing and have it clean the current room. It's because the actual rooms, that space, is represented by a little invisible box. And so what I would have to do is detect how close you are to the nearest box, and that might not be the room you think you're in. So it would just be a technical challenge to solve that, of knowing which space you're actually in. Like, I'd probably have to come up with something new, like some trigger boxes where I'm constantly monitoring which trigger box the player is in. So just a bunch of extra setup. But I'm sure that's something we'll add in eventually, because any type of quality of life stuff we can do for HQ will make it easier for people to digest. Grevin, sure, thank you for the donation. Great work overall. I managed to avoid any non-power bugs over 40 hours until I hit the infinite fire glitch. That is... I believe that's fixed. I know I got reports from our beta team that when they loaded up the live patch, it cleared up the existing fires, but a couple people said they saw new unextinguishable fires come up, so I need some... I'm waiting for a... And maybe somebody already posted it and I just haven't seen it yet, but I'm waiting for a save file. A vanilla only or SS2 only save file with that issue so I can look into it. Something with the debate. They said it's something with the basement. Alright, potential recruits. Where is this potential recruit? Or is this... Am I just close enough now to do the radio signal, maybe? Directed signal? Is that it? No, I think directed signal was Rob Lambier. Wait, I should say it in the quest objective. Find the distress call radio signal. Oh, is that one where I failed to... Oh, I wonder if the map marker's on me. I bet that's what it is. I bet the map marker's on me, which is really dumb. Very poor design. I'm gonna put that down because I also want to change the name. I don't like ever using, for the objectives, for the radio signals, I like to only use the exact radio signal name so you're not left guessing. So fish food, fix radio sig objective. And then we'll make a save to work from. So save, what are we on? Are we on day 30 already? 30 weeks. Day 30, fish food, objective, issue. Okay, so I thought I was coming to Catherine. Instead, I'm just heading toward the building. See, we'll just embrace that. We're going to walk in this general direction here. And we'll get it done. Is that dog meat? Nope. Nope. It sounded like a mongrel. No, you guys need laser. Oh, I forgot. I still need to get that endless laser set up. Whoa, whoa, more of you. Yeah, this is working a treat on these guys. You are not welcome to leave. You bit my dog. Okay. Quester, the extra information. Oh man, I'm running out of shotgun shells. I forgot about. I think I said that last week too, and I forgot about it. The extra information. There's a hotkey you set up in MCM, and you bring that up. I have mine hotkeyed, and that's why I'm able to bring it up. Close to the middle of the glowing sea. Okay, so I'm not going close enough. I know it's. I think it's got one of those. So probably more like this. We'll move it there. Uh-oh, blowfly. Oh yeah, that's right. The Brotherhood's around. I can hear a vertibird zipping around in the background. Here, little blowfly. I've got 50 calibers for you. Ooh, that was good. Alright, Brotherhood can take on random raiders and stuff for us. The edge of the glowing sea, not the middle of the glowing sea. This makes me real nervous that I have so few. Oh, I guess I should probably do something about radiation, huh? Do I have a... Did I bring a hazmat suit or anything? I'm guessing I totally just didn't think about that. I was just going to run in there and go for it. Oh, we got a rebreather mask. That'll help a little. And we can finally use some of this Rad-X. We'll see how this does. Yeah, that works. For now. Probably not going to work so good when we get deep in there. Alright, let's see our little face mask thing. Yeah! Thanks, Jake. Oh, hello, guys. Was that ghoul just sitting on his butt? I didn't know that was a animation for those guys. Alright, so now we're waiting for a radio signal to pop up, because I think it's one of those ones where it just repeats and it gets a little less staticky as you get closer to it. But I don't think I have anything yet, because it shouldn't... Is it this?
This is an emergency broadcast.
No, it's not that. It's not that. I don't think it's any of these. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, that rebirther mask is actually SS2. Shockingly. It was one of those ones where I was like, when I saw it in our asset pool, I was like, wait, what? When did we get this? Because there was a period in our development process where I was so focused on Conqueror that Sir Rick just kind of took charge of the SS2 team and just had the team creating all sorts of cool stuff. And then when I finally pointed my attention back and we started putting all of our efforts into that, we just had tons of cool assets to play with. Ah, there it is. So yeah, had I not been focused on Conqueror, the Rebreather mask is likely something I would have cut, because of I'd have been like, that's not appropriate for us, but it's really cool. So I'm glad we have it. All right, track down the source of the signal. Okay, starting to hear a little bit. Uh-oh. Come on. Jump. Oh, so I guess I was not going the correct way at all. Alright, let's see here. Let's see where we're at. Map. Oh yeah, I'm not heading the right way at all. I was heading away from the middle. There we go, found it again. Oh, cool, it turns itself back on. I didn't know that did that. Dialogue from me or from the characters? Because I don't think we've done a lot of talking to NPCs. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, this way. Oh, I'm starting to hear something. It's very quiet though. You guys, if that's what you're talking about, the radio, definitely you're not going to hear it. Oh, better bust out more Rad-X. Yeah, you're not going to be able to hear the radio very clearly right away because it's just super staticky. And I think that radio signal is recorded kind of quiet. So when we get to fish food, if you still can't hear them good, I can crank them up a little bit.
Let me out before my supplies run dry. To any poor sap who hears this.
Oh, look at this party. Rad roaches versus rad scorpions. Oh, they seem to be just deflecting my lasers. Not ideal. Whoa! Get him, rad roach. Welcome to the team. I love it when the dirt piles come up on the edges like that. Oh, come on. There he goes. How's that red roach not just incidentally dead? Things die from a accidental melee swing. Okay. Are we all reloaded? There we go. Okay, lesson learned. Don't use lasers against rad scorpions. Here it is. Alright, we should be able to turn off the radio now. Okay, we made it to fish food. Now let's hope pre-combines aren't broken for some reason, because that breaks the cell with the entryway here. Nope, nope. Down you go. No legs for you. Well, dog meat made it down, so that's positive. Any of you guys got any shotgun shells for me? No, plasma cartridges. We can sell all this ammo. Alright, we made it down, so pre-combines are not broken here. I'm just going to assume you guys are alive. Crack shot on those bloat flies. Not so much on the guys laying down. Whoa! Oh god, it's Gollum. Alright, let's... Alright, we better pop some more stuff here. All the chems.
Terminal somewhere.
Oh, that's right. Unlock door, thank you. Alright, here we get to talk to an NPC. We can find out if the volume is funky, what they're talking. Here he is.
Careful. You're gonna let the whole glowing sea in here.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, you know.
Couple of masked guys chatting away with no filter. I really, it makes me appreciate the
Food. Don't ask.
the overlay we did on
I don't know why
Ventilator's
you chose
outfit
to be
for his
here, but
voice.
You're in greater danger than you know. There's a transmitter in this building that's like ghoul nip for ferals. It was on standby as long as the door remains sealed. That door, the one behind you. We have minutes before the ferals swarm this place, if we're lucky.
How have you survived in all this radiation?
Careful planning, a dwindling stock of Rad-X, and a well-maintained hazmat suit. Oh, and I'm a ghoul, so there's that.
There must be something we can do.
By now, every feral on the glowing sea will be headed for this dump. Our best plan is to stop that transmitter. If you can do that, we'll have a chance to make it out of the glowing sea alive. Sound good? Good. And watch your rads. It's toasty out there.
Alright, up we go. Oof. No. Here comes the flood. Nope. Alright, I believe we go up here. Uh-oh. Oh, I probably gotta do this call button. There it goes.
Going up.
Oh, I feel like playing Resident Evil right now with this few shotgun shells. Ah! Oh god. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Get away. Alright, where can we hide? Where can we hide? I guess I should just quickly start slamming buttons. Nope. Get away. Oh god. Uh-oh. How do I get back up there? Do I gotta go all the way back through again? Oh, I probably could have gone through there. Oops. Well, we're alive. I don't know what happened to dog meat, but... Uh-oh. Rad-X. Alright, how about from here? Can we go up from here? Nope. And back in here? Nope. All the way down. Probably gonna be respawns now. Yep. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's dog meat at? Dog meat, can you fight this big ugly one?
Going up.
Hello. Oof. Oh god. Our armor's holding up pretty good, despite taking the nerf in the last patch. Oh. Okay. I don't know that we have time to just keep fighting these waves after. I think they keep coming in a wave. Yeah. Alright, let's try and hurry up and hit this. There we go. Oh, but now we go. Ah, we're just gonna leave you guys. Oh good, I can hear the antenna going down. Ta-da! Alright, we can just leave those up there. Hopefully dog meat made it. I heard him barking, did not hear him screaming, so I think he's okay. Alright, I think we can safely loot now. Nope, dog meat, vicious snarl. Oh, stim pack, alright. But no, I need shotgun ammo. You guys got any ghouls with shotgun shells? There we go.
Whatever the transmitter was intended to do, it stopped doing it. I assume that was you. Well done.
Thank you for shooting.
Both a compliment and a comment on your rad count. Hope you packed some rad away. And hey, share 'em if you got 'em. Look, you saved my bacon out there. Sure, it's grisly bacon, but I know who I owe, you know. My nuclear waste removal skills are at your service.
I assume you'll explain what you're talking about at some point.
I know this is hard to swallow, so bear with me. Before the Great War, there was what you might call a pressing need to dispose of nuclear waste. And before the Great War, that's what I did. I wouldn't call it a glamorous job, but it paid well, and I was damn good at it. After the radioactive dust settled, I figured I'm uniquely suited to handle the biggest cleanup job available. So I've been doing that ever since.
I have some questions first.
Let me stop you right there. Yes, I've lived since the Great War. No, I don't work for
Might have to cut you out so I can
yes,
pop some Rad-X.
I know my name is absurd. But once a super mutant uses you as live bait for mirelurks, you learn to appreciate the absurd. It's one of my many skills.
If you really want out of here, you can come work for me on a settlement.
All right, don't have to ask me twice. Point me where you need me.
Well, you know where we're going.
Please to wash the rads off.
Sunshine Tidings, of course. Off you go, buddy. Written by Corned Beef Hashtag, voiced by Rom Barkador, who's also the voice of Carnal. And somebody else we were talking about last episode that I can't remember now. He's done a lot of voices for us. It's a great guy. Oh, dog meat. I heard you What's up, bud? Where'd you go? Actually, I might have to kill those ghouls just so I can fast travel out of here. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Where do we want to head? Let's see. Now we're going to let our admin team take care of that person. We're going to head to Sunshine, though, so we can set up some power transfer. Yeah, I can't trash out with enemies nearby. Oh, you bums. You got me.
Going up.
Sehway, can you test if fish food makes it back successfully to a settlement? My game's waited like 20 days and he never goes. I guess we'll find out.
Going up.
Anybody still here? Oh, this guy's still. Ugh. And you got a buddy too. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Stuck in a corner, not good. Oh, but you guys aren't doing squat for damage to me. Oh, you're doing a lot of red damage though. Okay, that's your power. There we go. Oh, more! Oh, this guy's just legless laying down here, waiting for me to get close. Alright, we need some aids. Aid, not aids. I'll take all that. Oh, oh. I'm coming, dog meat. Don't mind me, I'm just picking up some butter knives. Oh, you got it under control. Oh, there's still somebody left. No, I don't want to pick any locks. I'm looking for you, dog meat. Also, meaningless loot. Are you in here somehow?
Nice.
No. Where that stuff is. Alright. Anybody? I see a red dot. I hear occasional footsteps that aren't my own. Okay, we're just leaping off. Oh, there's dog meat. Hey, buddy. You're okay. Where is our ghoul friend? Why do I need a toy rocket ship? What am I tracking? What does toy rocket ship have that I'd be tracking? Yep, here we go. Oh, and a legendary too. Cool. Tank 'em, dog meat. Good job. What do we got? A frigid boxing glove. Right to the trade pile. Okay, I think we should be out of combat now. Get out of here. Let's see if Fish Food raced us back. Or if he's just forever hanging out down in the glowing sea. Cleaning up the glowing sea. Okay. Well, he might not have made it already. I guess we could sleep and find out if he makes it in. Or I could town meeting gavel and just cheat him here. It'd be interesting if I meeting gavel him and if he wanders away again. Alright, well, let's build... Did I already set up a power transfer? I remember doing it in a test save here, but maybe I didn't do it for real. Let's see. We've got an unassigned martial plot. Oh, man, we got up our build limit here. Let's do that. Manage. Figure build limit. Increase by 100%. There we go. Problem solved. Oh man, our defense is a disaster here. Probably because people got unassigned from stuff when I did the when I transferred some folks to HQ. Who is assigned to this bar right now? Oh, Jason Martin. Okay, I think it was originally Crow. And I think I tried to send Crow to HQ and I was out of space, so maybe that messed with his assignments. Excuse me. All right, well, one of you guys is getting put on defense. Let's see, who's...
Oh, hello.
Scan you. I think Crow's got broken stats right now. Yeah, he's fixed in the... oh, man, can't talk today. He is fixed in the actual patch, but I'm not. I don't have the ESM right now. I've just got the scripts. Let's see. What about you, Jason? 7 agility. Bingo.
Huh? Finally, a place I can call home.
You are going to go work one of these martial plots we got here. Sorry, guys. The bar's closed. Oh, wait. Everything just reassigned. Now we've got defense again. Right as I started messing with that. Okay. We'll take it. All right. Looks like they could use some water here. Was that sanitation over there? Someone working this thing? Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Can't afford upgrade costs. Okay, that's okay. Alright, I'm not seeing a power transfer. I must have not. That must have been in a test save that I built one. Okay, well, let's see if we got it unlocked first of all. I thought I did, but... Alright, we'll build you. Okay, there's our power, so we'll put power transfer near it. Maybe we'll do an interior for the sake of space, and we'll move this guy. He can live up on a roof. No one has to know you're poking through. We just won't go in that house. No one needs to know. Okay, oh yeah, we gotta get this guy some floors. Let's see. Do I want to just build one of these? No, these are too big. These are gonna... Maybe this can squeeze in here without blocking things. Let's see. If I do that... Okay, I think I need to turn off snap, and then we can just kind of shove this guy in here real good. Nice and scrappy clipping. I appreciate that. Okay, let's get some interior municipal. See if we can snap this guy in here or not. Oh, had it. Had it. Come on. Come on, interior plot. You can do it. You overly snappy bastard. There he is. Alright. Hopefully that's not going to look too bad. Not too much stuff popping out of the top or anything. Where is our... Well, our ACM sensor's floating, but that's too bad. Okay, well, it looks like it's on the fence if I don't look around the side. Okay, choose building plan. Do we have power transfer? We do not. So we're going to just put it on basic power for now. And then, so that means I need to advance Commonwealth Rising a little more before it'll pop up. Because then it force unlocks after you get it to a certain point. So let's see where we're at with Commonwealth Rising recruit. Computer upgrade, and we need to get power engineering staff up. Okay, so we can just get engineers in there. So let's start recruiting some folks to HQ then. Yeah, at one point we had it set up to where you could do all of the steps at once, and then I think we tried to smooth that out to make it less confusing, and I have a report that it still can get all kind of wacky with the objectives. So it's on my list to take a peek at and make Rise of the Commonwealth Rising a little clearer what you're supposed to be doing. All right, what about you? What about you, kid? Do you want to come work at HQ? I should probably grab your dad too if I didn't already. Intelligence, so that's science. No, you can hang out here. I should just send her just because it's awkward that she's not with her parents. No, you're a child of Adam. Let's see here. What is she even working? What is your job? You're a farmer. How's our food here? Wait, is she living in this house that says not a saint with all of the meat? This house was actually originally supposed to be for one of our a named settler that got cut. So there was a brief period in development when we were designing out all of the unique settlers that ended up in here. We were also going to have every one of them have their own unique skin or for a building or their own house design. And then when development kind of got wonky with some characters getting cut, I think the designers decided to stop risking their time on characters that might not make it in and waited for characters to get developed. And this is for one, I don't remember what the character's name was, but it was for a character that never got finished and didn't even make it in as like a partially done character, just full on. The writing never went beyond the concept phase for whatever this character was, but the plot design was based on that concept. Okay, let's put on our recruitment stuff here, which is this one, and then we'll recruit.
What's up?
Hi there. What do you say? Want to work for me?
Come work in our science department, Katie. You can work with your mom. All right, now we need some perception folks for engineering. Trained ghouls everywhere. Let's see, where's everybody at? Anybody sleeping in here that can wake up? Any engineers in here? No? I should probably just do the town meeting gavel, because then we can just force Fish Food to come here. Though I am kind of curious where he is. Lisa, what about you? What do you got for me? You're a merchant.
What a day, huh?
What are you doing? That's a... Oh, is she probably working that plot? It just says merchant. No, I think of that one, it has it as... what is that one? Like Martian good seller or something like that?
We are a unique group of outcasts that all bring something to the table.
Okay, let's see here. Who do we want to bring?
Hi,
I think...
how's it going?
Oh, I think Ventilator is high perception.
Traveling? Oof, so
What do you think, bud? Oh, yeah.
hard.
There we go.
I'm glad to be settling down.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, and you're sick, too. Great. Bring your
Would you be interested
bring
in
your
coming to
diseased
work for
butt
me?
to HQ. Not enough living space. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, we'll go fix that. Yep, there's the space merchant. I knew it was something like that.
Keep it up.
Okay. All right, maybe when we come back, Fish Food will be here. I guess I'll sleep once, and then we'll see if he shows up. So well, I guess I can actually sleep. I don't need to console command cheat it. All right, put away the tools. And then we really need to hit Diamond City and remember to get some actual shotgun shells here. Oh, I can take off my little mask, too. I guess it doesn't hurt anything to have it on. It's just a free buff. I just don't like the way it looks in conversation. Well, I want to see my character's mouth moving. Spent all that time lip-syncing these characters. It's not that much time, actually. There's actually a tool we get to use to mass generate lip files, thank God. Make Katie general to the Minutemen Kids Division. We're not quite that far along with war mechanics yet. Okay, let's see if Fish Food's wandering around out here. Okay, first up, said I want to take off that thing. All right, is he over here? Oh, there's Carne Asada.
I just want to trade a few things.
Yo,
Yeah?
A lot of visitors, all just hanging out for breakfast.
Yeah?
That's fair. Nope, his ventilator's just on standby. He knows where he's headed. Okay, Crow is now working for the CPD. Way to clean up your act, buddy.
popsicle.
Oh, working on power. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to do... I'm going to use complicating because I'm really curious about this Fish Food thing. So we're going to go show quest variable, SS2 dialogue, Fish Food. So for every character we have a dialogue quest set up where all it does is maintains their like general chatter. And you can use it to grab their in-game ID if you want to like find someone to see where they are. So let's see. And then this right here, up here on my left, this is from Better Console F4SE. I highly recommend that mod. Let's see, where is he at? So he is in a safe room. And that's gotta be, yeah, so he must just hang out there. So that, yeah, that's another, I'll add that to the list. I'm pretty sure somebody already posted something about Fish Food on the on our internal bug reports. I just haven't got around to it. So Fish Food stuck in cell. Alright, but now I want to see if he wanders back there if I town meeting gavel him. So let's go city manager tools, town meeting gavel. Gather around. Let's see. Is Fish Food in among you guys?
Without security?
There he is.
Know what I miss most? Commonwealth cream pie.
And he's immediately got a disease. Oh, whoops. Let's see if the disease cure works on you. It did. All right. Well, what are his stats? I think I already scanned him and I just already forgot. What do you got for me? He's got strength and perception. Okay, great. So we should definitely come grab Fish Food and Ventilator. What about you, buddy? You seem like you should have some perception skill.
Still through jumping.
Well, let's see, Andrew Docker. Yep, you need to come along with us. All right, who else looks kind of science engineering?
No. Sorry to bother you.
Usually the companions are pretty broken. Look, come here, Deacon. Wait, what about Darcinia? Did I already check? Yeah, I already checked her. How about Gremlin? You're probably high intellect. Yeah, no, agility. Yeah, agility and intelligence. Deacon, come here.
Sometimes the direct approach isn't the best to take.
Thank you for that. Those words of wisdom. Scan. Scan. There it goes. Sergio Solis, thank you for the donation. Oh yeah, look at these broken stats. No words for me to say. Maybe you're holding on to your messages for when River joins us in a little bit. Right now, you guys who are here waiting for River, that will be in about 35 minutes, 35, 40 minutes, something like that. For now, we're just sim settlements in it. Wow, I tried to use sim settlements as a verb and I failed. Sim settlementsing it up. What about you, Esper? Okay, I think we got 4 or 5 good candidates to bring into engineering that'll help bolster our stuff. And then if we combine that with the overwork policy, we should be able to get our power, or our one of the overwork policies from admin. We should be able to get our stats where we need to trigger the next little leg. Catherine Drake, did I send her to HQ and I just forgot? That makes this easier then, if she's hanging out here. Although I think the next leg of her quest only works in a settlement, so I think I might have to I don't know. It's probably either going to break her quest, or I need to send her to a settlement before I talk to her. So I'm going to try that, because I'm 99% certain the next leg of her quest is build her a specific plot, and it usually the objective ties itself to the current settlement they're in. So let's see what happens here. Oh, that was dog meat scratching. I was like, that sounded like a dog scratching right in my ear. All right, Catherine, where are you at?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Oh, this must be one of our custom outfits. I was like, that looks like a very distinct clothing. Probably a logistics outfit. Let's see here. Here you are. Okay, let's try and move you. Move. Send you to... Okay, we can't send to Sunshine because it's full, which is what I expect to happen most of the time, but because I think when we do it through our dialogue system, it overrides the limitations that come up with the vanilla move function. So we'll just send you to some arbitrary settlement. So we're going to grab you and bring you right back. How about... Or somewhere that I have room. I guess Red Rocket's pretty empty. I can use that for just building her one plot. Okay, off you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Everybody just appearing like magic. Okay, so Catherine Drake should go off.
There's no shortage of trash lying around.
Yeah.
We'll see what she says.
You got a second? I have an idea I'd like to run by you.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
So I spent the last few days getting settled in. Still getting used to things, but I can't help but notice there's a lot of junk around here. Wait, no. That came out wrong.
Yeah, we still got a lot to clean up.
What I
Working
mean
on it.
is, there's a lot of stuff just lying around. I have a way we can make use of it. I used to be a junk runner from my old home. Anything that was useful in the ruins outside the walls, I could find it. Even things the others ignored. If we had a place here where people could drop off the extra scrap, I know some ways to get the most out of it. If you were willing to mark off some space where we could pull something like that together, I'd make sure people took it seriously. What do you think?
Let's see.
I think it's a great idea.
Really? You think so? That's great! Thank you so much. Mark off the space where you want us to set up shop, and we'll take care of the rest.
Alright, let's see.
Need protection?
Industrial plot. Okay. So it didn't tell me... Cool. Okay, so it didn't tag this particular settlement, so that's good. So let's go. So maybe I did the objective based on where she's working. Okay.
Can you clean this place
Alright,
up
let's
at
build
least
some more
a
living
little
quarters
bit,
before we head
boss?
out so we can actually send people when we come back. So let's go to construction, living quarters. What can we build here? What do we got? No, we don't need a player apartment. What does that require? More facilities energy. Alright, we'll just build some of these living quarters for 2. We can do... Oh, you know what we can do? We can do the Oh, this is what I wanted to build. I want to build this cubicle apartments because this opens up a whole bunch of upgrades for more living quarters in the office level. For now, this will work. We'll just build a couple of these just to get some more folks here. All right, let's see what that uses.
I'd kill for a drink. Come to think of it, I have.
Okay, that will get us 2 more. I'm gonna go ahead. I think we have the overwork policy, so I'll just go ahead and take advantage of that, and we'll go ahead and start up another one if we can. We might not have enough. Oh, our resources are still resetting, so give it a moment.
Still grounded.
Try again.
I'm always grounded.
Construction, living quarters. Okay, now we got our resources back, but we don't have any facilities energy. Oh, I must not enabled that policy. So let's go turn on some policies. We still got some more. We can at least do one more with admin. So we'll do policies. We want to make our facilities department overwork. Do we already have it on? Cap security. Yeah, we've already got it on. Okay, interesting. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to only have 15, but I get 21. So the only reason I can build anything, because my facilities department is so bad, I've been putting all my random settlers with like 1 and 2 in their stats in there, maximizing my other departments.
This is a far cry from
Okay, there we go. Energy reset.
That's behind me.
Hop back in here. Let's see if we've got enough. Nope, still player apartment. Okay, cool. So we finished up using all those rooms, so we need to clean up something else. All right, where else has space for living quarters? I believe this one can. Upper orders. Upper south offices, west and east. Oh, I think these are the meeting room and the, what do you call it? The one across from it, which can be a classroom. So none of those are living quarters. So we need to go to the mid-level. Office level. We'll start cleaning some of these ones that are around the circle and the little rings. Let's see, here we go. We'll do this one. Wait for usage options. Nope. We're not ready for our private quarters yet. We'll do that later. Alright. And then this guy. More living quarters, please. And, yep, this guy can do living quarters. And yes, the only reason I know that is because I set all this up. So you guys are not expected to memorize that. Generally, you just try cleaning a room, see if its purpose has what you want. If not, just hit cancel, and then it won't use up your facilities energy, so that you can try another one. And then eventually, when we start seeing add-on packs released for HQ, I imagine most rooms will be available as living quarters as an option, because that is a constant request. Okay, let's go to Red Rocket, and we will set up an industrial plot for Catherine. I see you guys said in chat something about sending somebody back to settlement breaks them, and that is good. If that happens to me, then we've got a save that I can use to bug fix. It's also the type of bug where I would want to fix it for Friday. Like right now, my goal is to try and get as many. Oh my God, the bots, as many of the systems bugs fixed for this next patch. Kind of doing like all focused on systems code for this patch, and the next patch is going to be all focused on quest bugs. Because I feel like there are quite a few quests, especially CPD, that have been sitting neglected for far too long, and it's their turn. But I do want to get all of it. After all this time I spent on the HQ 2.0 patch, I want to make sure our systems are working well. I also have a lot of... oh, we need to give the HUD a little time to catch up. A lot of systems code I'm working on for Chapter 3, and so making sure the existing code is bug-free helps a lot with me moving forward with that. Like, it's really stressful to add new code onto something if it's not stable, because then you never know what code you're writing that you're just gonna have to rewrite later. Let's see here. So I have no ASAM sensors, so I guess we need to go and rob. I bet the hardware store has respawned. Let's head there and raid it. Off we go. Let's see how busy Concord is again. I turned it on last week. Now I don't remember what I turned on. There's Randy forever, or not Randy, what's his name? Jeff, forever stranded. His AI package just has him chilling right there. Oh, everybody's hiding from the... Nope, that's not what we want. Oh, and I forgot to go back to town and buy bullets. You guys got any shotgun shells for me? I'm in the market. Well, not who I aimed for, but I gotcha. I think everybody just had pipe pistols, so... A lot of 10 mil and 38. Not what we're after. Hey, 4 shotgun shells. 4 more than I had a second ago. There's Randy. More shotgun shells. All right. Now, let's see. We've got some sensor boxes respawned in here.
What was that? What the hell was that?
Oh, more raiders. Hey, guys.
Oh, hell no!
Edmund just going away on his sermon while we battle raiders out here. Cursing them to hell for us. Alright, what do we got in here? Nothing. Nothing. Shipping records. What's this? Is this always... Oh, it's full of the Maysam things. Okay, so this was... I don't know when that got planted there, but that's great. I never noticed that. Let's see, are there any... Nope, looks like the respawns are over. Or maybe I already grabbed them last time and I just deposited them in a settlement somewhere. Oh, hello, Brotherhood. Okay, well that was a bust. So that means we're probably going to cheat. Just because... I guess I can craft some. I haven't done that in a long time. How much do those things cost? I know they cost a fortune. We could also buy some. Since I need to get shotgun shells anyway, I can head back to Diamond City. Because most of the vendors that sell junk type stuff should have ASAM senders in their inventory. Ah, they were backfilled in Chapter 2. That makes sense. Because I remember there was a ton of notes like that for stuff we needed to do in Chapter 1, and we just ran out of time. Then I think at some point I taught Surik how to do some basics, or he already knew how and just finally found the time to do it. Definitely could be either. Alright. Summer Mutant Menace. Sounds like a, what's her name? Oh, yep. That is definitely an Alyssa. Dropping newspapers everywhere. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can build a city planner's desk. We need steel. Okay. Done. Glass. Maybe from cars? No. Does when we update, or if we get certain perks, does that change what you get in workshop mode, or does that only change what you get for scrapping? There's our glass. Copper is going to come from light poles, right? Oh, rubber does. Oh, and copper. Okay, so we need screws. Okay, and that I think we get from scrapping weapons. And I've been meaning to take the scrapper perk, so now's our reason to do it. Scrapper. Oh, we might as well get both, huh? You can salvage direct components, circuitry, nuclear materials, and fiber optics. Perfect. What's the next rank? Just more from salvaging. Okay, cool. Well, let's see, what kind of crazy weapons do we have to salvage? Craft. Here we go. We'll do scrap. Hey, that's a screw. Cool. Oh yeah, and there's our laser rifle I was going to upgrade, but not right now. No, that's screws. Okay, there we go. And then we don't want to get rid of any of our other stuff. Is that what we needed to do? I think it was. I think it was just screws we needed. Yeah. All right. All right, let's put surface snap back on. That didn't work. Why did my button not work? All right, move mouse into the game. Surface snap on there. Nope, I turned it off again. There it is. Okay, let's stash this. Probably gonna put a... No, I don't want to build a city plan here because then I'm creating Triangle of Death situation, which would be really dumb of me. All right, let's get rid of all this stuff. There we go, and this will be our little office. All right, let's see here. I don't think I've crafted any ASAM sensors yet this game. What do we need? We need crystal. Is that it? And screws and fiber optics. Okay, yeah, I think we're unfortunately gonna have to cheat here. And that's too bad. Just because I want to complete this quest, and I don't want. And I guess we're gonna go to buy. I really don't want to cheat. I've been so good about it lately. I haven't had to TGM in a while. So let's go to Diamond City. We'll try and buy some ASAM sensors because we got caps galore. We can talk to the Ron. We can buy some shotgun shells. We're not ready to cheat yet. We just spent all that time scrapping items, getting perks for it. Let's not break now. Carla usually has a few. Okay, cool. All right, let's see here. So the junk seller is over here, right?
Hey there.
There's Darsenia 1.
But none of it is scrap.
Okay, let's barter.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what we got.
All right, we want ASAM sensors, which looks like you don't have any. We would also accept the stuff to make them ourselves, which was screws we need. Sure, and we need fiber optics. Okay. Crystals, cool. What else you got for us? I don't remember why we need gears, but okay. Screw, oh, this stuff's so cheap. We might as well. More fiber optics, yes please. And what kind of garbage do we have to sell you? And a pro snap camera. Mine's better. Mine actually works. Okay, let's see. I don't remember why I have those flagged, but toy truck, sure. Okay, and now let's sell her some junk. You can have that thing, and oh, I gotta keep my pipe wrench. That thing. What else do we have for you? Okay, that's enough weapons. Oh, here we go. You can have this hot garbage. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, why do I have a fedora? Guess I don't really need to hold on to all of this stuff. Yep, you can have that. And then I like to sell off my ammo that I'm not using. Okay, and then you probably have some shotgun shells for me. Yes. Oh, cool. We got more we can get from her. You take those. Oh, too many. All right, what are these each? 1 cap each, so we need to just shave off a little bit. Is it that? Nope, bad math. 2 more. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. And this dude will have some shotgun shells for us.
Great insurance against raiders, but I got a lot of options here.
Why you trash talking my shotgun?
The grips.
Shotgun shells, thank you. And you can have a whole bunch of 45 rounds. And some 10mm. What do we need to give him? 250? A little bit more. We need to give him 21 more. Riveting gameplay, right? Watching people play with the with the menus in Fallout 4. There we go. Thank you. Okay, who would sell junk here? It's always Diamond City Surplus, right? So it's either her or the robot that would have them. So I guess nobody does? That's unfortunate. We'll have to do a better job of injecting those into the loot tables. All right, off to our boy the Ron while we're here.
God, even the sky isn't safe. Did you see that blimp thing?
Okay, where are you, buddy?
Whoa there! Did it just get cooler in here?
Hi,
Welcome to the Ron's Information Emporium. How can the Ron help you today?
Any idea where I can find someone?
Looking for talent, are we? What kind of attributes you in the market for?
Whatever you got. I'm not picky right now. Let's try perception again.
Wise.
Here.
Yes.
This
All
lead should
right.
get you
More
what
folks
you're
for
looking
engineering.
for. Come back again. Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see here. And that one goes to... Sure, we'll pop up there. I'm pretty sure we have enough... every time I forget. Should have enough resources to just go craft ourselves an ASAM. But we'll go check who's up there, too. Maybe it'll be a quick get settler. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll find Carla. One of these times we can sell us some as well. I know I have some somewhere. I dumped them off in some workbench and I just forgot. Probably Sunshine or Sanctuary, since that's where we seem to be hanging out all the time. Oop, failed at Sunshine. Oh well.
Greetings, master. I have a new stash for you to look at. Go on, you can stare. I'm not programmed to blush.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Hansy. Oh, whoever it was, they ran away. Oh, they ran off to Starlight. All right, we'll slowly chase them toward Red Rocket. Did we make it? Or are they still running from us? Nope. Okay, I guess we gotta hoof it if we want to catch them. Off we go. Buy chalk and... Oh, yeah, I haven't done ASAM. I did grab a bunch of chalk at some point, and then it probably got deposited in whatever settlement I dumped all my junk when I was just making room for... making carrier weight room. But I remember I did have a bunch of chalk laying around at one point. Could have sworn I heard footsteps that sounded like a non-dog meat dog. No, just you, doggo? Alright. Yeah, if, unfortunately, like, not having them flagged as junk, the components makes for... They act very strangely in workshop mode, so they had to be flagged that way to work well in as a recipe ingredient for workshop items. Things that are not junk in there, it gets real weird. I don't remember exactly what it does, but there's some funky bugs with it, so... I bet this is the raider from, like, what quest is that, Not if I... Is it if I had hammer? No, it's the one right after if I had a hammer. You're just kind of stuck. We'll put you out of your misery, buddy. He's like, let me run back to my position. I'll do the quest right this time, I promise. Alright, who do we got over here? This looks like Julie Foreman, I think. Let's just zap her for her stats before we even get to her. What do we think? What are we getting? A little bit of perception. That's not bad. Better than some of our derpy settlers.
I was wondering if you had a moment to talk.
All right.
Brilliant.
Dog me just growl at her.
Use another person around here. Before you ask, yes, I'm a ghoul. My family was visiting DC when the bombs fell. We ended up living in the underworld until the Brotherhood of Steel, the bloody bastards, decided ghouls like me were a target. They got my mum and dad. After that, I wandered for a bit, then came here, looking for a peaceful place to settle down away from those Brotherhood wankers. In short, if you're also against the Brotherhood and need someone to have your back on this in any way, count me in. What do you say?
I mean, I'll pretend for now. Sure.
Let's do this.
Excellent decision. If you would be so kind as to show me where you need me.
I don't think I have any Brotherhood recruits yet, so... But just in case I get some, I'm going to put her somewhere different so I remember that. Because I think I have it set up where I think she's aggressive to Brotherhood, if I'm not. I know we did some funky faction stuff, or maybe that's the thing people have reported, that like she's not angry at Brotherhood characters and they wanted her to be. I don't remember what it was. I remember there's some reports about her regarding Brotherhood. So we'll send you to Starlight. You can head off there. We'll find you later, maybe. All right, that was one of our easy settlers, our ones that didn't get fully written. It was just like an approved concept for a somebody who a British person whose parents had passed away, and that was a ghoul. I think that was like I'm sure it had more. There's more to that, to the pitch, but that's about as much of the intro as we got out of the writer before they left the character sitting there. Okay, let's see here. Where was I heading? Oh yeah, Red Rocket. I almost forgot where we were going. I guess I could pop over to Sanctuary and check the workbench. So that's most likely where I dumped stuff. Sanctuary or Sunshine. I feel like it would be Sanctuary. I don't recall. I just kind of treat this as my home base automatically. I could have also. It's also possible I dumped them at HQ when I was showing off the storage system. Very good chance of that as well. One of those three. Oh, that was a total whiff. There we go. Wow, Julia worked quick. Instant home. Okay, let's see if we can build... Oh, who's this? Oh, Catherine made it. Okay, cool. Alright, now I really am curious if this is broken. You guys said that you can't send them back to HQ. Let's see.
Might spend tonight out in the ruins. Better chance of finding a bed out there.
Got a minute?
Okay, well, it says she can work at HQ,
Never
so
mind, actually.
we'll try sending her back after we get the quest done. This will be a nice test. Alright, but we need an ASAM sensor first, or we can't complete the quest. And then she can stop complaining about beds. Alright, did we get everything we need? Sensors. Hey, there we go. We can build exactly one. Alright. Got there by dumb luck. Okay. Alright. Oh, we should probably scrap some of these things. They look like they got some loot. Okay, so we need a industrial for Catherine. And we'll do one of these guys. Where's a good spot? I guess it really doesn't matter. We're not particularly building here. But I would like it to be in the ground and not floating. Oh, that's beautifully in the ground. Alright, what do we got? Nope, don't even need to scrap anything back there. Okay, let's change up the building plan to get the one that she wanted. I'm guessing we have... So there's a system we have in... Oh, see, it might do it. Let's just see if it does it automatically. So we have a system in place where you can give any NPC a preferred building class, building plan, or building skin, or combination thereof. And then if they get assigned to the appropriate class, they will try and use that plan. That's how it is... that's how it's set up. Let's see here. I bet she's out of construction materials. Yeah, teardown yard. So we must have her set up correctly like that. And that's something like if any of you guys ever want to do that, it's kind of like the leader system. You don't actually have to make an edit to the character to do it. You can actually register them for characters from other mods, or you can register characters from some settlements or from the main game, and you don't have to actually edit the characters. You can just you can put one of those records in no matter what. All right, let's get some building materials. I might have to put this stuff in my inventory. I think it'll count it from the workbench, but... where are we going to get organic, though? I guess... No, because wood doesn't count. It counts as building materials. I guess I need to scrap. See if I got any clothes laying around to scrap. Alright, how are we looking now? Did not expect to be doing all this, like, piddly management stuff today. I'm doing, like, inventory management with bartering and now trying to find little pieces of scrap. Let's see here. We can grab a Boston Bugle. That'll count as organic. Oh, ceramic counts. That's plastic. Let's see. What else you guys got? Maybe that stuff will count. We'll just grab everything just in case. I doubt scissors counts, but why not? You guys, anybody got any organic garbage for me? No? No? Alright, let's go try again, see what it says. What's our shortages? I guess what we could do... Okay, let's go over to... I guess this is what we're doing today. we're showing what happens when you don't build up a big enough surplus of resources and things and try and do things in settlements that don't have caravan services. Bring your caravan services people with you. That's the lesson to learn from today. It was one of those gameplay elements where IDEC kind of injected it into Sim Settlements 1, where it became like so many people just became a must-have plot for them, and it was like, well, if you can't beat them, join them. Now Caravan Services is kind of the same, in the same boat of being like a must-have building plan. Okay, let's see. Transfer. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh yeah, we're storing some weapons in here. Oh, look at... Oh, hey, hello. Thank you. Any sensors? No, but we do have a piece of... Oh yeah, here we go. Box of ASAM sensors. There they are. So yeah, we must have been trying to make some room, and I just dumped a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, so then we need to just grab some stuff that acts as organic. So adhesive counts... Cork counts, not antiseptic. Let's see here. We need oil counts. I already said cork counts. We can grab that. Leather counts. There we go. No, not rubber. Leather, yes. Oil. Oh, here we go. 24. Thank you. Alright, I'm guessing we've got enough now, but I feel like at this point we're almost to the list. Just finish it off. Okay. Alright, let's head back over. I feel like it's just as fast to walk this close. With the load screens and everything. There you go. Have a disease cure. I didn't even remember sending him to the sanctuary instead of. Oh, good, that helped. What about you,
Our
buddy?
little sanctuary revival project has really helped. Takes my mind off things.
All right. I might get some of you guys over to HQ eventually too. Long way to go in HQ. We have barely scratched the surface. I aim to see 100 people in there before we're done. I don't know if we can, because I don't know if there's actually enough with existing plans that we have. I don't know if you can get past. I think you can get to like 90 if you max out. We'll have to swap out some rooms and whatnot, but we'll see what we can do. Just want to see how far we can push that place. All right, what do we say? Do we have enough construction materials now in our inventory? Start construction. Ta-da! Take all the loot from me. Alright. Okay, now I gotta remember what we were gonna do next. Okay, so we're waiting for her to build, and then we want to see if we can send her back to HQ or if that's broken. Oh yeah, cork is one of our 2 resources that is very hard to get. I think the other one is it lead, I believe? And there's 2 of them we have that are intentionally very difficult to get, so that you either have to rely on extremely complicated cork system, or you've got to wait for the one of the final economic mechanics we have coming in Chapter 3. Do not send John and Marcy along to HQ.
Can you spare any scraps? The table variety, I mean.
Don't worry, you'll have food soon. You'll be at HQ. There's plenty of grub there. Looking for junk while we wait for her to build. Did we already loot everything? And I'm on top of it. I guess we're really waiting for the, yeah, I guess we'll take it. Taking everything at this point. Ooh, digging through the trash. Hey, some Radex. Does time pause when you're using a workbench? It keeps going, doesn't it? Isn't that why you can see your character animate? So, like, if I wanted to just use the time to, like, fix up my, what do you call it? The, my new weapon, the one that doesn't have, doesn't need reloaded.
Going to have to draw from the river tonight. Not looking forward
You got
to
a
that.
disease already? Here, have a disease cure. Actually, I did change for the next patch. I have it set up so where the disease cure gets taken from you right away, and then they give it back if it was uncurable. That way, so you get some feedback right away. Because that to me is one of the. It's very irritating in any game when I do something and I don't immediately get some sort of feedback.
Hi there.
All right. So we want to do something else.
I'll be back.
Because I didn't unequip the thing, and we'll talk to her.
Good to see you. I still need some time to get things together, but
Oh God, with the chatbots, go
I might
away.
have something you'd be interested in.
There we go. Okay, character written by Zero Division, voiced by JoJo. All right, and it says she's gonna have another thing for us. Now I'm trying to remember if I think she just gives us a later. She gives us a Radiant quest, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try this again.
I'll be back.
So I don't think it actually.
I'd like to trade some items.
Matters if she's in HQ for the next part. So let's send her back there, and we'll just remember we have this place if we need it. All right.
Got a minute?
Let's try working at HQ.
In coming to work for me?
Okay. So now the question will be, does she actually make it? Because people in chat are saying it won't. That I just broke her. So we'll find out. All right. So we sent her. Let's go back to Sunshine. We can try sending a couple of our high perception folks, and then I think we'll be ready to bring River on and get those super chats ready, guys. Let's see what we can hear in Aiden's voice tonight. Alright, so we were going to grab Andrew Docker. Who else? The guys who look like mechanics, basically. Ventilator, Andrew Docker. The old floating ghoul. Just eating stuff in the air. Alright. Okay, where is everybody? Visiting Carpenter. Get to work, Carpenter. Build something for us. And there's Sheffield working the water plot. Poor little Cola just kind of hangs out in that corner for all the time. Let's see, where are you guys? Anybody in here? Peekaboo. Nope, not you guys. I'm about to town meeting gavel again since we're running out of time here. Visiting Big Game Hunter using our training facilities. Carne Asad just drinking some coffee instead of working the farm. I get it.
Yeah?
Oof. Don't look at that. I buried that into the dirt real good. Who's up there doing speeches? Visiting Armor Smith, practicing his speech skills. Oh, there's Andrew Docker. All right, we found our first candidate. Hello.
Hi there.
You should not be a farmer.
Would you be interested in coming to work for me?
And we need you at HQ. Thank you. All right, let's see. Child of Adam Zealot, no. Dead Gould, no.
Fuck yeah. Now that's how you do it. You're doing good.
Can I ask you something?
There we
Would
go.
you be
Ventilator.
interested in coming to work
I'm trying to remember who the third one was. There was one other person that had like a 8 or 9 in perception here. Let's see. Ventilator, Andrew Docker, and... No, it's not you, Joe. It's not Knox. Ah, here we go. Fish food.
Got a minute? You interested in coming to work for me?
There we go. So I don't know. I think that puts us at 28 or 29 up there. So we probably need to build another living quarters again. But there we go. All right, we're at a good spot now. We should have a little bit more engineering energy there. Still got a ways to go on them, but I'll try turning on the overwork when we get there and see what that pushes us up to. Okay, so we're gonna save here. Save LP day 30, end of session. And then let's make it a little prettier. Actually, you know what we should do? We should head to HQ for this chat so that Aiden is nearby. Increase available living quarters. Okay, so we must have ran out of room before we got to send everybody.
This is a place worth finding.
River, if you are watching the stream right now, I'll be poking you on Discord in just a moment. I just want to get us somewhere where we can go talk to Aiden if we need to. If we want to hear some, maybe chat needs verification that it's you. Let's see, where is Aiden hanging out? Oh, is he right here?
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
I take it your next report's ready?
All accounted for.
Very full of words there.
What's on your mind?
You've traveled the Commonwealth a lot, right? Ever notice how many super mutants are out there? Where do you think they keep coming from?
That was all.
Okay. All right, so now we're good. All right, we're going to turn off the PA, I think, because that is going to distract the hell out of me. Let's see, mod config. And gameplay. HQ. PA system off. So it should stop coming up after her next announcement. And if not, we'll leave. For now, should be good though. All right, let me bring up Discord here and give a ring to River. Here we go. Ring, ring. Hello, sir. Are you there?
Play your cards right, and we stand to make a whole lot of money.
I've got no volume yet. Let me see if I've got Discord set up incorrectly. All right, let me crank up my output for you. I still don't hear you yet, though, so that's usually not a good sign. The chat's not going to be able to hear you either.
Keep leading, and I'll
You hear me, okay?
That was a deal, right?
Testing, testing.
Oh, there he is. Yep, I got you.
There we go.
Fantastic. How you doing, man?
Hey, pretty good. How about you?
Oh, great. I haven't we haven't spoken in a minute via voice chat. I think the last time was probably in a Conqueror dev meeting way back.
I think so. It was back when Jams was still the lead. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the much bigger role for Aiden because you were kind of like the mysterious background character back then.
That's true. That's true. I remember that.
Sorry, let's check the volume from everybody. What do you guys think? Is River sound good? Can you talk while they're chatting away and see if we get good feedback there? If I need to turn you up or down?
Sure. Testing. Is this a good conversational volume for everybody? It's just I'll probably be reading it about this volume. But yeah, I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Okay.
All right. Nobody's complaining. Fantastic. So, so how do you like being a part of this what seemingly never-ending mod project? This little experiment we're doing.
Dude, it's awesome. I've been lucky to be part of a few mods, and this one has like the most impressive organizational structure. And the scripts that we get for this to record for this are better than most scripts we get for like paid projects. It's ridiculous. It's amazing, and it really shows because like playing the finished product here, you can see the care that went into it. It's awesome. I'm very happy to be a part of this.
Oh, that's good to hear. You know, we try to like Kobus is the one who pushes so hard to make sure the scripts are so nice because he's like, man, we're asking all these folks to give us like and like somebody like your character like Aiden is. I mean, you end up with probably dozens of hours of recording time to do all the takes and stuff for it. So we want to make it as painless as possible for you because you're being so kind to give us your voice for free. So I anticipate we will continue doing scripts like that forever because it's just the least we can do for you.
Please do. Please continue.
So you've done plenty of paid work. I think somebody sent me. I think Cobus probably did sent me a link of something where it was you do some voice work for some anime dubs. And have you been in any actual games outside of the mod scene?
I have. I've been in a game called Dust and Elysian Tale. I've been in Judgment and Lost Judgment, which were on PS4 and PS5. I was in Elder Scrolls Online. I was. I'm sure there's other stuff, but I don't know. I shouldn't pull up my own IMDb.
So quite a bit. That's fantastic. I know every time Cobus shows me like the new project some of you guys are in, I'm just like, oh man, how much longer are they going to stick around and deal with our dopey project? Because I'm always worried you guys are going to graduate beyond wanting to work on mods.
I can't wait to see where you guys go after working on this.
First, we got to finish it. I feel like I'm sure you were just as upset as we were when Conqueror kind of stalled out, because we were on a good clip there. Every couple of months we had a new script for you, and then it kind of fell apart. And so I don't want to see. So like we will not rest until SS2 story's finished, and then we'll figure out what's next. But right now that's all we're working on, because we don't want to have that. Like I loved where we were going with the Conqueror story, and it was really a bummer because we had a like we were gonna have a final Judgment Day moment between Aiden and Jammer, so we actually got to resolve their little back history and everything, and like people never got to see that, so it's just kind of left hanging.
Yeah. Do you think Conqueror or Jammer may come back to this story at some point in some way?
So we talked about it doing it a couple of different ways. So at one point we were like, when we were really going over the top ambitious, we were like, well, we should do like a crossover story where like you can weave in and out of them, and then eventually you end up in a conflict between Jammer and Jake and Aiden and everything. And then we were just like, that is the amount of work for that would be crazy.
That sounds very complicated.
Yeah, it would have been really cool as a player, but like just like an insane, like even Bethesda doesn't do much of that. You know, you think about in the game, like for the most part, the three factions stay, or the four, I guess technically with Minutemen, stay kind of apart from each other until the very end. To do an interweaving story like that, you know, that's like stuff they do on dedicated games like that, you know, like Detroit Become Human and stuff like that requires like you have to have somebody spend a lot of time devoting a narrative for that. So now our way we're looking at it is, if we finish SS2 and everybody is excited to be on board and everything, and we still want to keep working on some Settlements content, I would love to finish the Conqueror story and port it and do it as part of SS2, where you would have kind of like choose two paths at the beginning of the game. You know, like at some point we'd give some kind of cutoff where it's like, okay, you know, like now you got to, you know, shit or get off the pot. Are you going with Jake or are you going with Jammer? That way we can, because Aiden is actually the reason we can't let you do both, because it would be really hard for us to sort out him being the player's adversary with one quest line and their partner in another, right? So
yeah.
You know, but I think it was worth the doing that, because it's really cool to have, like, Aiden is such a great counterpoint to Jake. Like, Jake is so happy-go-lucky, and Aiden is just so down to earth and just a straight shooter. Just like, yeah, no, like he just shuts down Jake's over enthusiasm, which we need. Got to have that character conflict.
Their chemistry is a lot of fun, I will say for sure.
Have you had has Cobus had you and Tom ever read together?
We have not. No.
It's a shame we don't have the resources for something like that to do. A live in person thing. But have you been able to do that much in your career, or do you generally just have to? Is everything just done out of your home studio or out of studios by yourself?
Typically by myself. Yeah. I've only been in a like pre-pandemic, I had only been in a couple of those looping sessions where there were multiple actors in a booth. But otherwise, everything's I've just done on my own. I'm lucky if there's a director. It's great when there's a director. It's not just you in your head.
Yeah. Well, it looks like my plans to make the PA system turn off did not work. So I'm sure that is a bugger pro. Let me teleport out of here so that I am not being distracted from that, and you guys don't have to hear that on loop. Let's see, where was our... it doesn't matter. We'll go to Abernathy today. All right. Okay, so So far, with where we've gone with Aiden, do you miss shadowy? Let's see, what's the word for it? Like man of few words, Aiden of Conqueror. Or do you like the new direction that we've gone with him, where you get to see little tidbits of a softer side of Aiden here and there?
I do like the new direction. I think when we were doing the Man of Few Words, Aiden, I still hadn't really had the time to sink into the character, develop the character very much. And him talking more almost is like a natural development.
Sure. Because it was pretty few lines. Like it was definitely like, and we were stretching for, when we're actually having this problem now with chapter 3 of how do you write a good antagonist when in a game where the player can just like kill anybody they see, right? So we had to like constantly dream up scenarios where Aiden could get there or speak to the player in some way, but the player couldn't just execute them immediately. So like I think the first encounter, we like force Aiden to use a stealth boy and just make him invulnerable and run away. And that and then people still figured out ways to mess with that. Like they like drop a mini nuke, and then all of a sudden Aiden goes into the downstate, and you see him like laying holding his stomach but he's invincible and invisible. So it's like, oh man, everybody finds ways to cheese it. So you
gotta try.
Yeah. So then we ended up doing a lot of holotapes and whatnot. But yeah, I can see. Obviously, like just having more lines, you get more chance to flesh out the character for sure.
Exactly.
But I remember just hearing the way that Super Evil wrote Aiden to talk at first, like when he's talking about the what was I'm trying to remember the line he said. It was kind of like talking about like a chessboard, and it was like it's your move, and it was just like, oh, I love this character so much. Where Jammer's got him held at gunpoint and is about to execute him.
Yeah, and he's like, or have you forgotten how to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
Between your delivery and the way the character was written, I'm like, this is like a Metal Gear Solid character. Like your voice would fit so well in Phantom Pain.
Oh my, that is huge praise for me because I love the Metal Gear series. Oh man, that's a very inspirational series for me.
I think that our character took on some. I think people compare Aiden to Snake because of the eye patch.
He's definitely got some snaky quality. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your voice adds to it for sure. You've got that kind of undercover agent vibe going on. So yeah, I think you could definitely be in MGS 6 if we ever get that one day. If
oh man,
Hideo takes up the license and pulls it away from what they butchered it with that terrible game they did last time.
Oh man, Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah, get that out of here. Get that garbage out of here.
Did you play it? I played it.
I did not play it. I watched people playing it, and I was like, this looks terrible. Like, well, that was one of those things when like Twitch and stuff came out. I was like, why do people want to watch other people play? Just play. And now I get it. Now it's like, oh, now I don't have to spend my money on trash games. I can watch other people suffer through them first.
It's much less painful. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, after Phantom Pain, it was a pretty tall bar for them to reach.
Absolutely. And like that game is not even really finished, right? So
it probably never. I think we're never going to see that series back in its glory. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know how they would do it to finish it anyway, because it's kind of like a loop, right? With it goes back to MGS, it ties back to the story of MGS 1 or 2 or something like that. I remember reading after I finished MGS 5, I'm like, what in the heck just happened? Like, just trying to figure it all out, and I ended up going down a wiki rabbit hole reading about all the Metal Gear Solid games and how they're all tied together, where like MGS 5 actually leads back to MGS 1 or something like that.
Honestly, that's the only way to really like get a grasp of what the hell's going on. You have to go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
you have to spend some time reading.
That's kind of I think that's like the entertainment that we all get sucked into and love. I think tends to be that way of like, it's got to be so deep and just vague enough where you're just like, you're left scratching your head, so you want more. That's how I felt after playing Elden Ring. I was like, I don't know what's going on with this story, but I am so intrigued. Like, I just like, there's such little detail they give me. It reminded me a little bit of playing Phantom Pain.
FromSoft is so good at that environmental storytelling, just leaving the little bits of story throughout the game for you to pick up as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're masters of that.
So what is so you said you would love to be in Metal Gear Solid. What are some other games you hope one day to add to your resume or franchises?
If Bethesda makes it to Elder Scrolls 6, all my appendages are crossed. I'd love to be in that game. I love the Elder Scrolls. I'd love to be in that one.
Yeah.
Starfield sounds fucking cool. If I get to audition, that'd be cool.
Well, they'll have. I mean, they gotta be done with voice acting by now, right? So it'd be for DLC
Probably.
though. For DLC,
Yeah,
they'll need some stuff.
I'd be cool with that. I'd be fine with that.
Well, you should have plenty of demo reel footage from us to show them your voice in a Fallout 4 scenario. So.
Well, they've heard me by now. I've worked for them on Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh,
so
that's right.
I'm
You've worked on.
waiting.
Yeah. Now you just need to just poke
Got my toe in the door.
Yeah, for sure. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, Tez 6, yeah, hopefully one day. But I'm looking forward to Starfield. I think. 76 was a pop mark on their record, but generally, BGS games are just really freaking good. Like,
I love Bethesda.
I
don't hate 76, but it's not my favorite.
It definitely got playable with the story stuff. Like the story was enjoyable, to go through all that stuff. But before that, like when I first played it, I was like, "What? This is a train wreck. This is no good." Not just because of the bugs, but just was not into it. Did you enjoy it right away, or were you also a convert when the story stuff came around?
Yeah, exactly. And that's the way it tends to be for most games for me. Like if they don't release the whole thing right away, I'm gonna have to come back.
Sure. Did you get into the what's the game, the No Man's Sky? Did you get into that pre and post?
I still play No Man's Sky. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I love it so much more now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember before. Do you remember that video of No Man's Sky that they were showing like the trailer footage of the dinosaurs and stuff, and then it goes to what we actually got, and it plays Jurassic Park theme on kazoo or whatever.
Yes. I love those. I love those videos comparing the overhype. It's really funny when people go too far with it. Like when with Spider-Man on PS4, people are like, no, like there was like the puddle conspiracy of like showing this like E3 video and it had like great reflections in a puddle, and then look, this is the live game. I was like, really, guys? Really, you're gonna get hung up on a puddle? Like I couldn't tell if that was a satire or not when they were doing that, or if it was just people are just that.
It's probably
ridiculous.
both.
Probably both. Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably both.
Yeah, I don't envy being in games marketing. Like, we're like it's funny that we have this weird situation with the modding going on. So like with our last trailer for Chapter 2, we went super cinematic with it, and obviously like that's like very clearly not gameplay. Kudos to Pontus for putting that trailer together. Oh my god, did that come out good? It was it felt like it was like one of Bethesda's official trailers. It was like, this is so cool.
Yeah. Better than even
better than the original Fallout 4 trailer, it seemed. But clearly we faked a lot of that stuff with animations and like camera angles and stuff, and like if a AAA game studio does that, they get reamed so hard, but we get praise for it because we're just a scrappy mod team, which is nice.
Right.
A lot less pressure over here.
It was in engine at least, so
that's true.
I feel like you can get away with a lot of that. It's games that release trailers that are all pre-rendered, not in the engine at all.
Yeah,
but that's frustrating.
Yeah. It's funny. It's like I remember back in the day, gaming as a kid, like they would do the cinematic trailers and stuff, and I loved them. And now when they do it, I'm like, get that out of here. And I think it's because like the reason we liked them in the old days is because the games didn't look impressive enough to make a TV commercial for, right? Like
exactly.
You can't do a great a 16-bit game doesn't make for great cinematic TV stuff, but you can do totally great looking cinematic stuff in engine now. So it seems kind of cheaty or pointless to do the big cinematic stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm actually playing because you're showing me a Pixar cut.
Right, exactly. Was the some of the devs from Blizzard who left and they started their own company to do an RTS, they just did that. They did this like
Blizzard's notorious for that, right?
Right, for their big cinematic shows. And I remember they being so cool when I was younger, and then I saw this spin-off company do that for their new RTS, and I'm like, this looks just like just random garbage shareware game, because all they did is do like a chintzy looking cinematic, because now the bar is set so high on that cinematic stuff too that it's like, you got to get to like Pixar level even just to get my attention. But I'd rather you just show me your gameplay. Just show me what I'll be playing.
Exactly.
But I am glad that we get we get a lot of slack being a mod team. Like I said, like we can also get away with a buggier launch and not get in trouble.
That's true, yeah.
Which is nice. But you and others. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Your community really appreciates how active you are, and like you play the mod yourself. You're paying attention to these bugs and you're taking action on them. It's huge.
Well,
it's getting addressed.
Well, I would like to one day, like I'm kind of treating this kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say like an audition, but it's kind of like, it's almost, I've said it in the past, it's like proof to myself that I'm capable of managing a game that, you know, tens of thousands of people play, because
absolutely.
Like that is a tall order. It's very difficult to do, and like now with no finance, because like before, you know, a lot of people like you said earlier of like, can't wait to see what you guys do next. You know, if I was going to spin up a studio or something, I need to. If I can't handle it here with the minimal pressure, there's no way I'm going to be able to handle it when money comes in, right? Because the expectations go way higher when they're paying you. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. So I want to keep up with it because it's kind of like like I said, an audition, I guess, for it, but more of an audition for myself. I guess a little bit to the community, like, hey guys, this is what I'm capable of. Though maybe that would scare people away, and they're like, well, your expansion releases are extremely buggy. We don't want any part of that. So maybe that's not a good sign. But yeah, we do try and keep up with it. But you got what I was trying to say when I interrupted you. My apologies. The professionalism of the mod really shines from you and Tom and all the others who are adding your voices to it, because you guys are pro. Which is why I said, like, you should be in a Metal Gear game. Like, your voice is freaking awesome. I love the way you do the Aiden character, and I think that when people hear you guys in here, like, it lets a lot of the bugs and stuff that I let slide, lets people forget about them, because they're just sucked into these great performances. So thank you for lending your voice to this, because it helps smooth out a lot of the bad stuff.
It all comes together.
Yeah, it comes together. It kind of works nicely. I'm super excited for Chapter 3. Have you had a chance to see any of the scripts yet?
I have not, but Kobus just gave us a heads up on one that's coming up. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
We're right around the corner from having all that. It's been because we got a little overambitious with our goals for Chapter 3. Because like once we thought about it of being like, oh, this is kind of the end. Because once Starfield comes out, a lot of people are going to move on to that game, and then again, I always am telling the team, it's like eventually we gotta assume that like Tom and River and some of the others are gonna get hired for big jobs and not gonna have time for piddly little us. So we need to wrap this thing up. We can't expect you to be Aiden for 20 years.
Well, I kind of want to piggyback off of that. I feel like work that you do like this, I don't want to belittle it by saying it's free work. You're doing work for free. You are doing work for free, but it's a passion project for the artists who are contributing to it, including the voiceover artists. And the more work you do for money, it kind of takes away from what you originally enjoyed about, doing it. You're selling it, right? You're selling yourself, selling pieces of yourself. And that's, you got to do what you got to do to survive and everything. But projects like this are stuff that I do to survive. Like, this keeps me going. Stuff like this. You guys are always going to have time on my calendar if you keep working, especially you, because your stuff is awesome.
Thank you. So this is like your creative outlet for the other stuff where you're just like, maybe you have to take a job you don't love, but it's just
exactly.
Yeah, I feel you. That's actually one of the things that has me nervous about taking this to the next level personally, of like turning this into, if I were to open a studio or find a way to turn this into a business, is I'm very nervous of it of that happening. What you just described, of it being like, man, I need to have something else to have my passion in. Because right now, this is if once the fam goes to sleep, this is my life. I like eat, sleep, and breathe Sim Settlements, because it's so much fun to work on. It's fun to develop new systems. It's fun to work with the creative team to get these scripts, and then occasionally have chances to talk with you, or just hearing. Like, one of my favorite moments when we're developing story content is for the first time, like, hearing your voice in the game instead of the robotic. Like, we use this auto generator to make like the the Microsoft guy, the Stephen Hawking voice, talk out the characters, and then we switch it.
Sam.
Yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden we switch it to you, and it's like, oh my god, it's so real. Like there's real people involved with this. It's not just a couple of dudes in their basement anymore. It really takes it up. That's like one of my favorite moments, and I don't want to lose that. And so like I'm a little nervous about that of graduating beyond just mod projects. But there's also a chance of like, you know, like Kobus has mentioned, it's like, man, if my bills are paid, I'm happy to do this forever. And it's like, yeah, I guess I kind of get that. Like there's you know, you don't have to abandon this. I have a bad habit of like sinking myself in 200% into whatever I'm working on. So
right, yeah.
So then it would be like, when am I gonna have time to mod anymore? Which would be a bummer.
Exactly.
But I'm glad I'm glad you make time for it, because like I said, the mod would not be the same without some of you heavy hitters in here, like stepping up the game on the voice quality. Have you played? I mean, it sounds like you've played a bit of Sim Settlement stuff, maybe to hear what your own voice sounded like in the game or whatnot. Have you played many other Quest mods for any game?
I have. Yeah, I've been modding since Oblivion.
Nice.
I won't say that I'm good at it. It's very ham-fisted modding. I could maybe get 200 in there before things start falling over.
But
been modding Skyrim for years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably then familiar with how rough the voice situation can be in mods. Like, so, you know, some people just do it themselves, and like the difference in quality and like how enjoyable it is when you have somebody who's trained to do this or has been, you know, does it for a living. It's just it's a massive game changer having your voice in the game versus, you know, having like me and random others on the team who are designers doing the voices. It would not be the same experience in any way.
Sometimes that's what you got to work with. You know?
That's true. Yeah. No, I mean, no shame on the people who are doing that. I think it's awesome to hear the Quest content, but I'm really just trying to shower more praise on you, because I don't like taking praise, because this is a group effort. Like to me, I would be doing this no matter what, but it gets to the level where everyone's excited about it because of all of the effort everybody else is putting in, and the fact that people want it to look professional, and like I say, you who are a professional voice actor, getting adding your voice to the things really just, man, it makes it's so damn good. And I think it would be amazing to see more mods with top tier talent in them. Now I don't know what is it, and I guess that leads to a good question of like, what is it that made you do this project but maybe not other projects? Because I'm sure the opportunity is out there for you to join all kinds of mod projects. Like, anybody would love to have your voice in there. So what made you decide, yeah, I'll work with these guys versus some other project? Or maybe you have done your voice in plenty of other mods and I'm talking out my ass here.
Well, this is I believe the first, I think this is my first actual Fallout 4 mod. And probably will never be surpassed in scope by another mod. But for a while there were... Well, this one came to me by a referral. Kobus actually had, I believe, worked with me on another mod.
Okay.
And reached out to me for Conqueror first, and then into this one. But a lot of my mods were actually coming by referral. The first mods I really got cast in were for Skyrim, and there was a forum. The Nexus Mods forum actually had postings for stuff like this, and I got in Helgen Reborn. I got in
great mod.
Yeah, a whole. I can't remember all the mods, but really big. Oh, there was a Fallscar, which someone was trying to make as a resume or like their cover letter to get into Bethesda.
Yeah.
And that guy wound up working at Gearbox instead.
Yeah. Did you voice some stuff in there?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
That was one of the first mods.
That's so funny. I probably heard your voice long before Aiden and just didn't recognize it, because I've played. Those are like two. Actually, Fallscar I had it installed, never played it. Helgen Reborn they played the crap out of that one. So what character did you play there? I don't even know if I'd remember the names of the characters anymore.
I was in Helgen Reborn. I was Valerius, the guy that gives you most of the main quests.
Okay, so then 100% I would have heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, you heard it. Yeah. It was not the voice of Aiden, though. It was a different one.
Gotcha. Okay.
As were most of my Skyrim mod voices, honestly, because I did like accents and stuff too. So.
Okay. Cool.
But there was Bruma, Beyond Skyrim Bruma is another really good one you can hear me in. I think that's about it, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it basically because you knew Kobus, that's why you decided to do this project. Because Kobus seems to know everybody in the mod community. He's got his fingers in all the mods.
He's got a career in casting ahead of him for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's a good director. He knows how to, like, he's willing to put in the work to give you guys, nice, like, he does all that that script color coding and stuff. He used to do all of that by hand. Like, we finally made him a tool, and Cynical helps him out with it now, but most of the time he had done all that by hand because he just wants you guys to have it easy, which is exactly what a great director does.
Yeah. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the effort that's put into those scripts. You guys get the performances you get in this mod because we have all that extra context and guidelines.
Yeah, he goes crazy with it. It's like they give for context of what we're talking about, everybody listening, when most people give you a script for a mod or even sometimes for even actual professional production, you basically get like, here's what someone said to you, here's what you're responding, and that is often it. And Kobus instead gives you scene direction, gives you an emotion you should be thinking about, usually has like color-coded columns so you see exactly what your lines are, and the half dozen before, and like a description of the scene. It's like really elaborate.
It's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah, well, we can tell in the performance. You guys, you're crushing it.
Yeah,
all right, I think people want me to stop talking. They just want to hear you doing Aiden now, because Carvox has already thrown out the first super chat, waiting for some talk. So you ready to do this?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, all right, guys. So for everybody who wasn't here for the last time we did one of these, basically, if you want to hear the voice of Aiden read anything you want, I'm sure within reason we'll let River decide if it's too much, too graphic, too disturbing to say. Aiden has River has the final call whether Aiden will say this or not. He will read out these super chats, and so I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Are you watching chat, or do you want me to copy paste what people want you to say to Discord? We can do it either way.
I am watching chat actually.
Okay, great. So we got one from Carvox. He's got $20 to throw at the cause. So let's see what he's got for Aiden to say.
All right, here we go. Thank you for having me today. I would like to share. I am a raider. Oh gosh, that felt good to get out. Now give me your caps.
Carvox is a big Raider fan and got really into the community after Conqueror. So he's one of the folks really pushing to see a conclusion to Conqueror one day.
Nice.
Oh wow, we're getting them flooded in. All right, I'll let you go. I need to King Gab, get that out of the way and shut up.
All right, here we go. Guardian MF says, here we go. Sometimes you just need a break in a peaceful place, alone, to figure everything out. And maybe think about Teresa.
I was wondering where that one was going. Thank you guys all for these donations, by the way. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Water.org is going to love this. All right, Jason Lograntz. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Got good old movie quotes.
Kez Daddy, here we go. I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks is alerting the gunners. Clap of my $4 cheeks.
I started reading that one on screen and almost lost it before you started talking.
In the style of Mulan here, VL in Love. Let me see. I'm not singing. Sorry, I'm not singing. I do sing, but I'm not singing. Sorry.
Can he sing? Maybe later. Maybe we should have had. See, if we ever do this in person one day, we'll have we'll put a bottle of scotch on the table. Maybe that'll.
There we go.
Get you singing.
Required. All right, but in the style of Mulan, huh?
Otherwise, if you don't want to sing, we can get her. We can give her a redo. Just type us a message, and we can of what you want him to say instead.
Sure, if you wanna put something else in there, but I am gonna say you fight good for you.
Okay, go ahead.
You fight good.
Another one from Kez Daddy here, and okay, no, hold on. Message retracted. You know, it must be pretty bad.
Yeah, it was a little intense.
And Sussy Baka.
If you got, I was like, Kez Daddy, if that message retracted, if you want to just type in chat and just ping River.
Does YouTube automatically retract it?
I don't know what that is. I thought that was like someone has to delete their own message is what that is. I don't think that, because usually if it's something breaking, like where YouTube doesn't want it, they'll give me the option of approving it, and I don't see any option. So I think Kez just regretted that one.
Sounds unlikely, but we'll see. Oh, okay. All right, I see. Sent Sussy twice.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you for the double donation there. Yeah, we would have said it twice.
All right, so next one is from Jason Lokrantz.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Good old. Somebody said, I think last time when Tom did this, they said like, "Oh man, we should have been clipping all these and we could have put them in the game as extra lines." We'll see if somebody remember if somebody does that next time and puts them in their own mod. Oh, we've got some more.
Oh, this is a good one. I say this one often actually. Zuzo's Corner.
War.
Well, I'm going to say it as Aiden, but
War. War never changes.
But if I say it as the Fallout guy, Ron Perlman.
War. War never changes.
Oh, that's a pretty good Perlman. I like that.
When I get sick or I lose my voice, when it starts coming back, it sounds just like Ron Perlman every time.
Nice.
I can't help myself. I go around just saying, war never changes.
That's awesome. So if we want to do our own Ron Perlman intro, we just like send somebody with COVID to your house and we'll be in business.
You're trying to take me out of business.
we just need you to be sick for like a week while we record this, and it'll be fine.
Here's what you do: you have me scream it a couple times, and then I say it.
Okay, that'll be a little easier on you. I think Zuzu's had a second half to that one.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
And props for the Fallout New Vegas quote, because New Vegas best Fallout.
Truth is, game was rigged from the start. The house always wins.
Got some Benny.
Kez Daddy. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself, Jake.
Erica Ember Studio.
If this plan of yours fails and the gunners break through our defenses, I got a bullet I'm saving just for you.
That sounded like a legit Aiden line.
It sure did. You might have another writer on your hands.
Erica is quite the talent. Have you seen the little animation she did with?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I used your art of Aiden, the little chibi art of Aiden, as my profile picture on Twitter for a little while.
Oh, so nice.
Thank you, Erica.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have a whole series of those. We're gonna put them in the game, and eventually we'll release them as an icon pack people can use. Those are really great.
Heck yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You might get a commission from me, honestly. I really like your style.
Nice.
Got some fan art for me. Shall I send it directly? Yes.
Yeah. Shoot it. Message it to me. I will share it to River, and then we can decide if we should put it on screen or not, depending on what kind of fan art it is.
All right, we got another one here from Jason Lokrantz.
They float. They all float. And when you're down here with me, you'll float too.
Is that a quote? Is that one just whooshing me? What is that from?
It. That's
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Except he's all like, you would float too.
Right. Wasn't goofy enough for me to catch it.
Kez Daddy wants to hear an impression of Aiden stepping on a Lego. This is a little torturous, but I'll stand up and step on a Lego for you.
I would say, you've got kids, right? Are you? Is this a real? Could this be a real experience you can relive here?
I have a daughter, and I also have Legos. So
all right, so you're ready to? You can just go do it for real right now.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, shit! Oh. Oh. Who left a toy out here?
I probably peaked on that one, huh? So.
Yeah, a couple of times. That's why I started laughing, because I could just hear. It sounded like your mic just blew out. So it was real pain. We heard real pain there.
I should have turned the gain down. As you said, I'm a professional, right? So I should.
We appreciate the commitment, the going all in there, method acting for us.
I wanted to make sure that was not usable in game. All right. Next one is VL in Love. I hope I'm saying that right. VLN. VLN.
I think it's VLN. Yeah, I think it's VLN.
VLN. Okay. VL in Love says, here we go. I'm going to turn down for this one.
Mom said it's my turn to use the Xbox. Give me the controller. Hand it over. Yeah, well, Civ is a nerd game for nerds. Halo's better.
Thanks for the gain down. My eardrums are safe.
And everybody else's, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder how many other people are. I'm sure I'm not the only one listening in headphones right now.
I think I saw some comments that we were kind of loud before. I'll try and watch it. Oscar Fry says, please say this following under the shyness of your tone. Oh, okay, here we go. Jake, I think I have a crush on you.
Well, that's gonna go into some fanfic videos.
Yeah. Jason Locrantz. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Honestly, that sounds like an Aiden line.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, this one Erica sent me the image, and it's perfect for your New Vegas stuff. Let me
oh heck yeah.
Let me bring it up here and see if I can get it on screen. All right, let's see if, because usually I try and show stuff on screen. Everybody's like, no, we can't see it. We can't see it. Can you guys see this? Did I do it right today?
It still shows Fallout right now.
All right, let me transition to my desktop. Okay.
There we go.
Wow.
Wow.
So this is what she says is based on a screenshot I took, put him in a suit from Project Mojave, and then did some some overlay on there.
That is awesome. There's another game I'm in that's being developed right now called Fallen Aces, and this looks a lot like the art style.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah.
The kind of the cell shade going on there.
Yeah.
That's pretty slick.
I dig it. Erica, that is awesome.
Thank you for sharing. If anybody else has any other fan art they want to show off, feel free to, let me think how I can get it, because YouTube blocks stuff. I guess you can tweet it at me, and then I'll grab it. So if you tweet it at SimSettlements, I'll grab it. But if it's a little too racy, I probably won't show it on stream. But I will happily send it to River for you if you like.
There you go. And then I'll post it to Twitter.
There we go. All right, so I think we left off with Quester, WI, was the next one?
Yeah, Questor, Wisconsin. Quester I don't know. He says, whose idea was it to sign Cola to security?
Sorry, Aiden, you're out. Cola's in. The dog is doing a better job than you.
Probably. At least Cola won't mess with the wiring and start fires. Plant mines in the living room.
Yeah, I love the intro to their kind of bickering in person, like the way that we have the characters like introduce each other of like just kind of rubbing each other the wrong way, and then like all throughout the beginning of HQ when he's like establishing himself, is trying to make himself at home. He's just all in on just putting up turrets and mines and just really making the place his own.
This is what I do. Improvised security is my strong point. We got one here from Velan Love. Can you guys still hear me? It sounds like I dropped out.
No, we got you. We got you.
Okay, cool.
I just went quiet. I'm trying not. Everyone was chatting. They want King Gath to STFU for once. I need to let you lead the way here.
No worries. We got time. Next one's Velan Love. The only good gunner is a dead one.
I think that's isn't that an actual line we have in the mod somewhere?
That sounds like something you could hear him say at HQ, just walking around. Honestly.
Yeah, I think that might be one of his idols. Maybe we have it misconditioned. So that was a freebie, or maybe they didn't like your take. this is your new one.
Okay. The only good gunner is a dead one.
Here we go. I got another.
Don't use it.
We're gonna clip that. Let's get that in here. All right, we got another. We've got another fan art.
All right.
Oh, this is that's hilarious. We've got Aiden. Aiden as the, what is that meme? It's just the troll.
The troll face.
Yeah, the troll face.
That's absolutely his energy dealing with Jake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hysterical. I love that. That's going to be a profile picture for sure. I'm saving that one.
Thank you, Kez Daddy.
All right. Let's get next one from Velan Love here. Oh, is this a throwback? Touch her and you're dead. There might be a character I've said that for before.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason Lockrantz. Oh, this is from Christopher Nolan's Batman 3, right? I can't remember what it's called, but the one with Bane.
Yeah, right. Yeah, what was it? It's Dark Knight Rises, right?
Yes, that's what it was. Dark Knight Rises. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot. That movie's barely forgettable, unfortunately. But here we go. Peace has cost you your strength. Victory has defeated you.
Now, can you do it?
Peace has cost you your strength. Victory has defeated you.
You beat me to it. I was like, can you now do it as Aiden in the Bane mask?
Oh, as Aiden in the Bane mask. Well, let me see here. I actually have a rubber, like, Majora's mask here that might do the trick.
Oh, nice.
Peace has cost you your strength. Victory has defeated you.
I wish we had that. I wish we had that effect, like, to apply in the game when people are wearing masks. I was doing this to you earlier. My character's got like a mask on. I was like, I just want to hear him talk like Bane now.
But I feel like New Vegas had that effect, right? When people wore helmets, they would have the helmet effect on their voice.
I know they do for power armor, but I don't know if I've ever. Maybe they did. Maybe they had it for regular helmets too. But it feels a lot better when you see somebody with a big old thing on their face. You just, especially after Dark Knight Rises, you just can't not hear
that. All right, Sirik is going to bed. Good night, Sirik. Thanks for joining us.
Be nice to
Velan Love. Velan Love in the style of Lover's Embrace Fallout 4 lines. Lover's Embrace, I don't think I've played that mod.
I think it's a perk you get where there's a couple of dialogue options where it's
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. At a minute's notice, huh?
Was that in the Lover's Embrace style villain? I don't actually know. I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That would be my guess.
Sounded good to me.
Jason Lockrantz. There's a point far out there when the structures fail you and the rules aren't weapons anymore. They're shackles.
Name that quote.
I have no idea.
I know it's not. I know it clearly is one. That's actually a really cool line. Not ringing a bell from where that's from. Jason will
got another one here. Now.
Velan and Jason are carrying it right now.
Yeah, and Velan poured 20 into this one, so they really want it. So you like this here
Often? You've got, hair. Nice. It's, good raining weather. I'm
Aiden.
just gonna go.
The hair nice. I couldn't hold it anymore. I was like, you know, as a teenager, I experienced this moment, and as an adult, I've watched young people go through it, and oh man, painful.
Yeah.
Poor Aiden.
That's what you sounded like when you were a teenager too, I bet, right?
Oh yeah.
There's a Don LaFontaine joke where he said that he was the trailer guy back in the day.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He would tell the story that his voice changed like all of a sudden. He was like, "Mom, can I help you with the dishes?"
That's awesome. One of
what
my
else we got here?
It's kind of fun with the voice thing. So my 5-year-old he's very talkative. Like he picked up language real quick. Like when he was like 2, he's like talking in complete sentences and very, very strong vocabulary and like picks up words. And I never thought anything of that, but now when he says stuff, and like my sister lives in California, only sees him like once a year, and she's like, he's got such a deep voice already, and then having him speak in complete sentences. So like now I can't hear it, but one of these days I'm gonna record him saying something like that, like some epic trailer speech, and play it for everybody and see what they say.
Yes.
Because I can't, you know, I hear him every day, so to me he just sounds like a little kid. But my sister assures me he's gonna have my voice, which is like, oh, that'll be kind of cool.
I bet. Maybe even deeper than yours. It might scare you one day.
Oh, I'm already worried about. I have this weird complex where I don't like when people are taller than me. Like I'm not that tall. I'm 6'1". And then, so whenever somebody's taller than me, I always comment, I'm like, oh, pretty tall, huh? Like, it's just like this weird thing. I can't deal with it. So the idea of my kids getting taller than me creeps me out. Like, I'm like, oh no, that's probably going to happen because I got taller than my dad. So,
oh man, that's funny. I'm 6'1" too, and my daughter's 8, and she's like sprouting so fast. She's going to tower over me for sure.
Is her mom tall as well?
Yeah, we're both pretty tall. Yeah,
it's
weird when I see people who are taller than me. Like I almost have to go shake their hand. Like
right, I feel the same. That's what I'm talking about. Right, yeah. I see somebody tall, even if they're just like 6'2", I notice, and I'm like, you're pretty tall. Like, just used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, because for the average, average man in America is what, 5'11", I think. So like, it's like I'm taller than most guys. So when I see somebody taller than me, it's like, hey.
Whoa. Yeah. What's the weather like up there?
6'2", man. All right, we fell a little behind talking about.
That was good. I'm sorry. All right, so I think we left off on
the flirting. I think the flirting got us derailed there.
All right, here we go. Martin Boz says,
first it's the charity with sensors. Now you're doing a story wealth. Go and save Jake first. You have your information.
Oh, I know who so Martin does a big mod collection on Nexus where he's putting together like all the different story mods that are available for Fallout 4 into a single collection, and he's making his own patches to make sure they all play together nicely. It's a really cool project.
Oh, well, let me make sure you get this nice and clean, Martin.
Yeah. Let's get King Gaff to shut the hell up for a minute.
First, it's the charity with sensors. Now you're doing a story wealth. Go and save Jake first. You have your information.
Now it's good. That's gonna get clipped and put in a mod.
Awesome. Next one, another one from Jason Lowkrantz. Keep them coming.
I see a beautiful city and a brilliant people rising from this abyss. It is a far, far better thing that I do than I have ever done. And it is a far, far better rest that I go to than I have ever known.
I recognize that quote from something. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I want to say Interstellar or something to that effect.
All I know is we neither of us should be doing any trivia nights. So
I guess we're terrible at that.
This is the second quote, and I'm sure these are like just like big like quotes everybody should know, and we're just like, nah.
Yeah. It's funny. Like I can quote stuff all day, but I'll probably forget what it's actually from.
Yeah, for sure. I think my quoting days, I think like of remembering all of it probably ended in like my early 20s, and then now it's like, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's I'm cynical now or if movies have gotten worse. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, movies have gotten worse.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that. It's not me. It's the children who are
probably
wrong.
Made us cynical. Anyway,
all right.
Zuzo's corner. Finding it. That's not the hard part. It's letting go. Like dead money.
Or was he saying say it like Dead Money? Like
Dead Money?
Does he mean
Dead Money New Vegas. Okay,
Yeah.
It's the only New Vegas DLC I actually beat.
That was a tough one. That's the one where you get like every time you leave the casino you get blasted by that radiation stuff, right?
Yeah. It was like Fallout actually went Resident Evil or Silent Hill. There was like a survival horror aspect.
Right.
Yeah. It was cool. Anyway, let me try again. Finding it. That's not the hard part. It's letting go. That was more like the Sierra Nevada trailer.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's probably what they wanted, but all right, so now VLin has just like questions for you there.
An actual questions.
Here, I'll read the question so it's not like you're interviewing yourself here. What are your inspirations for Aiden's voice? What do you pull from when you act as him? And has that changed since his first appearance in Conqueror? Ooh, I like this. Yeah, let's hear that.
I like this one too. I do think the voice has evolved somewhat from Conqueror. If you go back, you can probably hear it. Before, I think it was more just actual like gritty voice like this, and now it's more. I feel like it's more inspired by. If you've played Deus Ex: Human Revolution, Elias Tefexis plays Adam Jensen, and I really love his like he has this smoky, breathy quality to it, and I've added a little bit of that. There's still a lot of the gruff, gritty, quality to this, but now there's a little bit of a whisper to it, a little bit of a Clint Eastwood quality. Having that air go over it. So I would say that is a huge inspiration and what I pull from, and that has developed more in Chapter 2 than it did before in Conqueror.
Man, that's why I love your voice from so much. I'm a huge Clint Eastwood fan, and I think Sir Rick probably loved it because he was actually when we were first trying to figure out who to cast for all of our characters in SS2, we were like, all right, well maybe because Jake has so many lines, we might have to go with a professional and like come up with the money. And like one of the names floated was I can't remember his name. You just said it. Adam Jensen's voice actor.
Elias.
Yeah. Because it's like when we were planning this, it was before he blew up. So it was like, maybe we can get him. Like, but we actually ran it. We were gonna do at one point in development. We were talking about like, okay, we've got a lot of Patreon money so coming in. Like, can we turn this into like a funded project? And we ran into a whole bunch of problems with the Screen Actors Guild. Like getting approved for projects is crazy. It's so much. It ends up costing so much that it was just like, no, it's just not doable. Like it's Pandora's box there. You start going down that path.
It would change the entire structure of your project.
Oh, absolutely.
Unionize.
Yeah, we had unionize, and then it would have been. It would not have been as open-ended of just being like a creative outlet, like you said about the it changes the math. Like all of a sudden when it's once there's money behind a project, it's a totally different beast. So I'm glad we didn't go that way, but we were big fans of him. So it's funny that
God, can you imagine if this had been performed by Elias Tefexis? Oh my god!
Oh, you're fantastic. Don't cut yourself short. You're gonna be right up there with him one day. That's why I keep expecting one day for Kobus to say, guys, I got bad news. River doesn't have time anymore. He just got cast in big deal game X, and he's gonna be busy for the next year and a half. Like
he's the new voice of Barney the dinosaur. He's got no more time for us.
We got another fan art we posted up here.
All right.
This is pretty hilarious. This is Kez Daddy posted it, but it was actually art by T-Rez4.
And Kez Daddy has posted another quote. We're gonna do that one next.
Oh, cool.
Our get along shirt.
I'm blown away that people are doing fan art for fan art, right? Like Simsados 2 is like is fan art for Fallout 4 effectively, and it blows my mind that you guys love it enough to do art for it. It's so cool. So cool.
Is this what Mansfield or the lone survivor puts us in when we can't get along?
This is Teresa. Teresa's in charge of HR.
Teresa,
this is her. That does feel like a Teresa solution too. She's pretty. She feels like a no nonsense mom.
Yeah, I hear it.
All right, now we got Kez Daddy's up there after your answer. And V-Lin, was that a good enough answer to your question? Did he hit all the points? It was inspirations for Aiden. Where do you pull from when you act like him? Change his conqueror. Yeah, I think you covered all that.
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, here we go. I scrolled too far. Here we go. Kez Daddy's next quote: "Do not touch the hair."
Very cool.
John Geddes: "You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain." All these Batman quotes. It's fitting, right?
Right. Yeah.
I love that Batman trailer that got put together of all the dialogue. It's amazing. This is a very Batman-esque. Have you not heard that one?
No, I haven't seen that one. What is it now?
Okay, so I'll send you a link, but there's I've edited from a bunch of the recorded content for Conqueror and Sim Settlements and Sim Settlements 2.
Yeah.
There's like a Batman-esque, like Christopher Nolan-esque
Oh,
trailer.
nice.
Of, like scenes put together. It sounds like a legit movie happening.
Nice. That's awesome. I thought you were talking about like a trailer of cut up content of Batman lines. I was like, okay, I could see that. It made me think of do you ever watch Corridor Crew on YouTube?
Yes. Yeah, no, they're awesome.
They edited in 1960s Batman into the new Robert Pattinson. Is that his name? Was that his name? What's the new the Twilight kid? The new Batman movie. They put him into
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. They replaced him with 1960s Batman in the trailer. It's hilarious.
Adam West.
Yeah, Adam West. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. He'd be so out of place in today's Batman.
Oh yeah, it does not work at all. There's actually totally. We're going down the rabbit hole on Batman now. Here's an odd story. If you look this up, there's everybody. This is a really interesting story. There's this guy in Indiana who makes replica 19 like the Adam West Batman Batmobiles, and they're like licensed, like they're actual like DC licensed Batmobiles.
Yo.
And there's a story about him. Some billionaire got pissed at him and got his buddy sheriff in California to send agents across the country to go raid the place to get his Batmobile for him. And it hadn't been made yet. And then like the reporter digs into it and finds out this guy's actually a preacher as his job, and or as his like one of his main things he does, and that's making Batmobiles as a passion project he does, and like he charges a lot of money for it because it takes a lot of time and everything, but he's not doing it for a bunch of profit. And he goes on and does an interview about how he just loves 1960s Batman because he was so wholesome and he was with the law, and like just so funny that like imagine a preacher being pro modern Batman. It's like that's such a bizarre thought. But anyway, there's a preacher who loved Adam West Batman, which I thought was really cool.
That is pretty cool. What a hobby.
Right, making full-blown drivable Batmobiles. Very cool.
Man, very, very cool. Yeah, I bet it pays for his church.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, those are. I think he's charging like $200,000 or something for them.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah. All right, sorry guys. Sorry for the Batman derailing.
This is a very ADHD stream. So
oh, they're all used to that from me by now.
Yeah. All right, so I think the next one here is from V-Lin Love. How would Aiden say or confess his love? I guess, okay. It would probably be like that shy flirting ones in the course.
Yeah, love, nice, you.
I don't really say this or do this, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I give a shit about you. Something along the lines of that is how he'd probably confess. You'd have to get really far into the romancing for him to act.
Right. You got to pass a lot of skill checks to get the actual L-bomb.
Yeah. What's the next? Oh, the next one is Phantom Pain from Jason Locrantz. Here we go. Honestly, this voice is also a little bit of inspiration for Aiden. Jack Bauer, Kiefer Sutherland's Venom Snake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a. Let me see here.
I won't scatter your sorrow to the heartless sea. I will always be with you. Plant your roots in me. I won't see you end as ashes. You're all diamonds.
There you go.
Classic. The dialogue in those games is so bizarre sometimes.
It is, and it's definitely one of the selling points for the series.
Oh yeah. It's almost like they do. It's clearly like because of translation, but because they have a pretty good voice acting budget. It's like it's not just dubbed over or like poorly dubbed. Like it actually seems legit. So then I think it makes the dialogue like all the more awkward, right? Like it's not just like you get a film dubbed over and you're like, okay, I expect some awkwardness in the dialogue, but with the game, because it's all lip synced and everything, that it's it just feels like
meant to be.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's how they intended it. That's what they wanted. We got another one here from John Geddes, which I believe he wrote on behalf of Oscar Fry. I think I saw a comment in there. So here we go.
Hello. I've been trying to reach you about your SentryBot extended warranty.
I don't imagine Aiden would be a very...
Aiden as a call center worker.
Yeah, colorful. Maybe he'd be more like irritated.
Hello. I've been trying to reach you about your SentryBot extended warranty.
Probably more like that.
Now I kind of want to hear Aiden as tech support and like yelling at the person who's not doing correctly what he tells them to do.
Is it plugged in? Did you turn it on? Is your router blinking?
We got another one here from Erica Ember Studio, which I think is along the same lines. Oh no, this is here we go. Okay. I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is Fuck You.
I like that she figured out she had to bypass the chat filter there. That is something that like normally
very clever.
Yeah, YouTube would have to would make me approve. Kaz Daddy, we get another message retracted. Well, appreciate the donation. If you wanna ping with a replacement message, please do.
Yo, Cobus made it.
Cobus, hello. We were singing your praises earlier.
Yes, this project would not be what it is without you're a necessary cog in this machine as well as anyone else. So, awesome work, man. Kez Daddy, stop writing shit that's too spicy. All right, we got a lot actually. I should keep moving.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep my commentary to a minimum.
I keep stopping too.
No, that's all right. I think we're having a good time. I think that's what's keeping this going. It also it gives a buffer so more people can think up more messages. We have already surpassed Tom. I think we're gonna need a rematch. I think maybe I'm gonna have to.
Wow! No way! Really?
Yeah. We were just shy of 500 because then I matched it and we donated 1,000 to the last charity. We're just about 520 already for you. Yeah, we still got at least another 25 minutes or so. You're setting the bar here, River.
Good job, guys. Well, 25 minutes. I got some reading to do. Here we go. Jason Lowkrantz. I'm glad you're here. I've just gotten word there's a settlement that needs our help. Go ahead, put that in the mod.
Yeah. The Aiden Preston replacer.
Yeah. Feeling love, cautious, reserved, hiding a secret affection. Wow, you're really going for these romancing Aiden. You're writing it as in recording it. Right
She's
now.
clearly making her own mod and prepping it for personal use. That's fair.
Here we go. This was a one-time thing. Guess Daddy wants to hear drunk Aiden. Okay.
All right.
Listen, thanks for putting in the bar into headquarters. we really needed a place for a little R&R, you know. Hey, I wanted to tell you,
No, I have no idea where I'm going with this. And I feel like I'm not slurring enough either.
Yeah. Or like, I need a good old cartoony hiccup. We were talking at one point of when we were trying to figure out how Aiden would show up in the SS2 story. It was like we talked about it might have been an interesting introduction to have him like drinking away his regrets at a bar, because like when we introduce him in Conqueror, the idea, for the spoiler alerts for any of you who plan on playing the Conqueror story, is that Aiden was, and we kind of get into this in SS2 a little bit, that he was an ex-Minuteman who kind of has like a lot of personal regret over what happened in Quincy, and having him like, because in Conqueror he's spurred to action because of the Raider uprising, and then so in this storyline with Jake that doesn't happen. So then what would Aiden have been doing before the Raider uprising? And so it's like, oh, he'd probably be really pissed at himself and kind of in the bottle was one of the thoughts. Yeah. So we you almost would have had a drunk Aiden, but then we came up with that other way to introduce him to him. So we did the problem, like I think that the drunk Aiden like that as an introduction would have worked for people who knew his character beforehand, but would have set the tone wrong for the character for people who hadn't experienced it. So we ended up not going that way.
You know what? I'm going to carry that right into the next Velan Loves question here. Like, what motivates Aiden? What do you feel is his default? Do you want to read these, and then I'll? Oh
yeah. Don't interview yourself. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so Velan Loves asked some questions. What motivates Aiden? What do you feel is his default state? What do you think would be the most challenging emotional place for him to go?
So, it would be really unusual to see Aiden drinking his cares away. I feel like I think that would be a very lost, hopeless Aiden, and the Aiden that we see is living in a world that's pretty, lost and hopeless. But he still finds ways to throw himself at the problem. He's very action oriented. So it would have to be something really big would have to shake him into drinking it away, I feel like. And then if he did, it would probably be some very, very hard drinks that harder than I'm probably used to.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think that's what we came to as well. Of like, didn't feel right for the character necessarily. Like, it would have to have been a pretty big thing. Also, it seemed to me he would be, if that was what was going to happen, he would do it on his own, like in a cabin, like not at a bar. Yeah, you wouldn't find him in a bar drinking it away.
Yeah, I think there's a line in the HQ where he's talking about Mansfield wants to buy me a drink, but I think he wants me to actually drink it with him. Way too social.
So what about emotional place for him to go? What do you think would be the most challenging? Obviously, the love one is obviously like a good one, a good example of that too.
Yeah, and Aiden tells you through the course of the story that he's a loner. He's not used to having to relate to people or listen to anyone else. And the more time that he spends with this crew, this motley crew, I feel like he does open up and have a little more humor in his interactions, even though he's still a curmudgeon. But I would say, yeah, relating to other people, showing that he cares about other people beyond his normal protector state is, I would say, probably a very difficult place for Aiden. And what he does, he probably feels like it's not a good idea to get attached to people. People die a lot in this world.
Less in the SS2 story than in the Conqueror story. I don't know. Did you ever watch any of the videos from the Conqueror story, or watch any of my plays of it, or did you play it yourself?
I watched playthroughs of all of it.
Okay.
I haven't been able to get it to work. I would really like to play it, but I've not been able to get it to work. And like I said, I'm terrible at modding.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No, I was just curious because like we went with we leaned into the bloody mess humor of Fallout 4 for our storyline. So like Jammer's just randomly shooting people and killing them all the time. Which is like much different than we went with the storyline that Jake is involved with. So Aiden sees a lot less random death in this storyline. Although we do kill plenty of gunners. So
yeah, that's true.
I would be curious to hear. It's a shame Sir Rick already went to bed. I would love to hear what he thinks about your answer to what motivates Aiden and everything. Because obviously, like it's awesome that you have you're in your head where to go with it. Because I'm sure that helps drive performance. But it would be interesting to see how that lines up with, and also Super Weevil. Aiden's an interesting character in that regard because it actually started his life in one writer's head and then was kind of passed over to another. For the first, when we did chapter 1, we did tons of meetings to like get the voice right, to make sure that the character Surik was writing sounded the same as the character from Conqueror, so people who played both could get both. But then by the time we got into chapter 2, like we still had meetings periodically to like check for things, but we had started to take the character in a different direction, obviously with the adding in him opening up to the player and things like that. And I think now with chapter 3, I think Surik firmly understands the character in the direction he's taking him. So like, I don't know that we're going to do any more checking with the writers, but it's very interesting to hear your perspective on that. And I can't wait to hear what Surik says tomorrow after he gets a chance to catch up the stream of if he thinks what we said is accurate, or if you added some new elements there that he hadn't thought of. It'll be interesting.
I hope we're close to the same frequency. I think I've only talked to Sir Rick in a development meeting. So
yeah, I'm sure you're on the if you weren't on the same page, you'd have got notes from Kobus by now. he's not shy about notes.
But that's kind of what it is to work on a character for a long period of time. You're adding bits of yourself. You're fleshing out the character in your head.
Yeah.
Hopefully paying attention to the intentions of the director and the writer.
Sometimes we have an interesting thing going on with some of the chapter 3 stuff. In fact, I think some of the stuff Kobus sent you that we're going to get moving on soon is like we actually are going to use a mix of like what we put in the game and your own performance and kind of like mold it, kind of like a back and forth thing to get it just right. Because there's we're getting more and more ambitious with our stuff, and now we have someone on our team who can do like individual scene animations, so we can kind of flesh this thing out. So I think we're gonna
oh man, I am so excited.
So we'll probably have like some robo voice videos of some of the stuff for you before you even record it and things like that.
Awesome.
Because there's a few of the scenes where it's just like, this needs to, like, you need to know what's going on fully before it'll work out good. So it should be an interesting little dev cycle here.
I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Yeah, context is huge. There's a lot of times where you don't have any context and you gotta infer it on your own.
Yeah, well,
you guys have not had that problem.
Well, and you've been generous with giving us multiple take selections. So if we, if we didn't have quite enough notes, usually you pretty much always give us something we can use.
Awesome. We make a good team.
Indeed, I'm loving it. I would like we've joked about if all of us had a guaranteed audience and everybody had their finances covered, we would just do this forever. Just keep keep the story going for a long time, because it's I love working with everybody who's involved in this. Anyway, that's enough out of King Gath. I'll let Aiden talk again. Sorry.
You're fun to talk to, so at least we got that going.
I thank you for saying so.
Next one is Velan Love. for Tish 1. Here we go. You have something captivating inside of you. It's hard for some people to tell, but it's there. And 2, you fainted straight into my arms. If you wanted my attention, you didn't have to go to such extremes.
I feel like she's getting you to read a whole mod here. It's gonna come out next week. Can't wait to see it
for you.
Well, we're gonna get the next donation is gonna be a. Can we get a retake online?
Oh yeah.
We need some pickups.
Yeah, pickups. Yeah. Here we go. Yagi LC. No message for you to read. Just wanted to throw some money in for charity. Oh well, I read it anyway.
Thank you, Yagi. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And Jason Lokrantz wanted to throw more in. So thank you, Jason.
I'm done with the movie Metal Gear Solid quotes. Just want to throw more money at the charity like Yagi LC. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Yeah, we're up to 550, so you're definitely on the leaderboard now.
All right. Honestly, there could have been more Metal Gear quotes. You guys keep them coming. All right, next one's from Lauren Woods. Eyes up, Guardian. That one came from the moon. That wizard came from the moon. I hope that's the right reference. That sounds like Destiny to me.
Yeah. That was that's what's his name? Peter Dinklage.
Peter
right?
Dinklage. Yeah.
Oh, we did. We had somebody. I think Tom did like most of like steamed hams. Do you know the lines?
Yeah, I did. I don't know the lines, but I remember watching.
I'll look them up for you while you because he just Kez donated 100 for that. We can do steamed hams here. Let me. I'll get up the script while you keep going with the others.
Sure. Okay. Vila Love. Aiden attempting to tell a joke. Okay. All right, I got one. What do you call a tree that fits in your hand? A palm tree. Jennifer Watras. Oh yeah, I was waiting for this one. Here we go. Thank you. What the heck did you just heckin' say to me, you little bleep? I'll have you know, I graduated top of my class in the Minutemen, and I have over 300 confirmed kills. You're heckin' dead, kiddo. You probably wanted the actual swears, but I had to say
Okay, so I'm sending you I'm sending you a big chunk of the steamed hams. So I don't know how we should do this. Like I wish I could do a Skinner impression. So I can read Skinner, or you can just skip them. How do you think we should do this?
How did Tom do it again? I think did he do it back and forth with you, or did he do it in two different voices?
I think he just did it in two different voices, or he just kind of like picked a few Chalmers lines and read them.
Okay, so how about this? Since Kez Daddy paid 100,
yeah.
What if I do, Aiden and Jake?
Let's hear your Jake impression. Yeah, for who do we? Let's so I think they want you to do. I think they want Aiden as Chalmers, right? That was in the. Let's see. Let's bring that back up. Where's my chat? I closed it out by accident and opened up the Steam Ham script. Can we hear some Superintendent Chalmers lines? Yeah. So Aiden's got to be Chalmers and Jake is Skinner. Okay.
All right. Here we go. You call hamburgers steamed hams? Yes, it's a regional dialect. What region? Upstate New York. Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams. Oh, not in Utica, no. It's an Albany expression. I see. You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger. Oh, no. Patented Skinner burgers. Old family recipe. For steamed hams. Yes.
And you call them steamed hams despite the fact that they are obviously grilled. Hey, you know, the one thing I should, excuse me for a second. Of course.
I think that's good enough. That was great. I love that. I love that. That was fantastic. I like the Jake impression. You got the mannerisms down for sure.
I love Tom's performance as Jake. He's a fantastic Jake.
Kaz, was that everything you hoped for? Because that was more than I expected. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, $100 got you that.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. So we did Aiden attempt to tell a joke. You did. You got a great dad joke. You probably got a lot of those up your sleeve.
Oh yeah.
I keep finding myself telling more and more, and I don't intend to. They just come out. It's like you have a kid and they just all of a sudden pop into your head.
It is. It's a natural evolution. That's absolutely what happens. You spend so long having a probably pretty fucked up sense of humor, you know, as in adolescence, and then you have a kid and you're gonna have to tone it down.
Right. How can I turn this into? Yeah. How can I turn these jokes into child appropriate?
Yeah, exactly.
Fortunately, the words "butt" and "poop" are very funny to
very
5-year-olds.
They still have a lot of mileage here at the house. But then they grow up and they think you're really dumb.
Yeah. But then when they're in college again, then they'll remember how funny poop and butt are. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're timelessly funny. They never wear out.
Let's see. They go up to Jennifer Waitress, right, or Waitress?
Actually, yes, that was the heckin' dead one. We did
yeah.
So
you did that one, and you bleeped yourself. Yeah, okay.
Vila Love.
Oh, it's an interview question. What does Aiden think about Jake? All right.
I mean, Aiden at first probably thought that Jake was pretty annoying and maybe not quite very smart, but after rescuing Jake, I think Aiden had a renewed sense of respect for him, you know, seeing that he got up, he survived being taken by the gunners, which doesn't happen, and is, you know, trying to do something good for the Commonwealth, which, you know, in his own way, Aiden is too, although he probably doesn't think about it that way. He appreciates what Jake and the lone survivor are doing. That's my take on it, but you know, Sir Rick might have another.
Well, I can tell you from So we actually spent a lot of time talking about this. Like, we have this big chart internally of like whatever characters' like general vibe is toward each other, so that way we can write from it. Because we want to do a bunch of like inner character dialogue, so when the characters pass each other in HQ, they can have conversations. And one of the ways we talked about Aiden and Jake right from the beginning was to give it kind of a relationship of like when Aiden sees how much he riles up Jake with his talk about like blaming him, that he kind of plays into that like an older brother messing with a younger brother. So it's kind of like a sibling relationship of like he just likes kind of poking fun at him. Like
he does like getting a rise out of Jake for sure.
Yeah. So that was how we have it internally. It was just kind of like it's like an older brother to younger brother role. So a little bit adversarial, but you know, out of love over time, and you know, likes to get a rise out of him.
Yeah.
Ah, Jake, you're so easy.
But there you go. Hope we answered your $2 question.
Carvok's up next.
Carvok, here we go.
Make way, evil. I'm armed to the teeth and packing a hamster. Fucking hamster.
That makes it's like the Tick or something coming to mind from that.
Oh man, what's next here?
Another Carvok.
Carvok here.
Ciceron. Okay. Greetings. I am Edwin Odcesaron. You simians may refer to me merely as Sir, if you prefer a less syllable-intensive workout.
I hope I said that name right.
Yeah, I have no idea how to say that last name.
Jason Lokrantz.
But I know the rage drives you. That impossible anger strangling the grief. until the memory of your loved one is just poison in your veins.
Another one from Kaz Daddy, and it's a Mad Lib.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's from New Vegas. It's one of Cass' lines. All right, I know this line well.
Awesome.
Nobody's schlong is that long. Not even Long Schlong Johnson. And he had a quaking long schlong. Thus the name.
That's not how it is, but that's how I'm saying it.
I forgot about that line. It took for a minute. I was running through my head. I was like, "Is that what it actually is in the game?"
Oh my God, Feelin' Love coming in with the response line to the one that they made Tom read the first time. It's kind of, I had to decode it.
Yeah, I'm trying to decode it right now. I'm
yeah.
failing. I can't wait to hear this.
Here you go.
Stupid, sexy Jake with his stupid hair and his stupid boots.
Oh, that's right. Stupid, sexy Aiden. I forgot about that one. Oh, fantastic. Me.
YouTube won't let you say stupid. Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. The number of words you can't say on YouTube chat is insane. Like, I don't think you can say the word fat. Like, I think FAT is just, nope.
What has this nation come to?
I know.
This world.
Everybody's afraid for their feelings.
Next one, Lauren Woods. How would Aiden... Oh, go ahead. This is a you.
Oh, it's an interview question. Gotcha. How would Aiden respond to the soul survival building the molecular relay?
Help me out here. What is the molecular
That
relay?
is the thing that lets you teleport to the Institute if you Sturgis and Preston, if you work with them to get to the Institute, you build that like crazy teleporter thing.
Oh, I think we actually recorded something for this.
Oh, really?
I believe, yeah, there is a reference to you working with the Institute. And Aiden says, I can't help you down there.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I wonder if we don't have that. So this is fun. I actually just recruited somebody to help us on the team to like go through our dialogue and make sure that everything is correct. Like, because I think there's lines like that are just not conditioned correctly, where people are never hearing them, which is such a shame. So I think that might be one of them. Because I know we had to put in a special handling quest for Jake so that people could hear his response to after you join the Institute. And maybe we need to do that for Aiden too, because those are the little flourishes that like Sir Rick loves to write that I want to see more of, because it feels so good as the player to have characters acknowledge you doing things, because that's like one of the points where the immersion kind of wears away and you feel you're playing a game again, is when people don't care what you do. like you want characters. Like, I think that was one of my favorite moments in Bethesda gaming, was when I installed the DLC for Fallout 3, and all of a sudden characters talked about me fixing the purifier. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, this is, like before that you could, the game just ended, and then they added that like little after the quest at the end of the quest. And then all the NPCs in the game had like responses to the fact that you'd done that. And I was like, this is it. This is the pinnacle of gaming. Like now I want that everywhere. I want characters to like give a damn about what I'm doing. So yeah, we should.
It does. It definitely adds to the immersion.
Okay, that's enough out of King Gath. Back to Aiden.
All right. Next one's Velan Love. Irritated, incredulous, confused, annoyed, but secretly loves it.
Were you dropped on the fucking head?
Jason Lokrantz. All right, another Metal Gear quote. Thank you, Jason.
I'm a shadow that no light will shine on. As long as you follow me, you will never see the day.
Here we go. Velan, last one for the lulls. Thanks for being such a grenine sport. Very clever. And reading all these, no mods from me.
Hey, Mom. Dad. Chief.
I hope that's what you were thinking of. And what's next one? Mitchell Foxhole, deep voice, imitating Preston. Imitating Preston, okay. Another settlement on your turret. Another settlement needs your turret. I'll mark it on your barrel.
I missed a ping from Kez earlier asking us to finish another chunk of the Skinner Chalmers. Can we get one more go? I got another chunk to send you.
All right, yeah.
All right, I think this is just like the end of it. So it starts off with Jake. Looks like if we're going back to the
right.
Yeah.
Skinner was Jake. Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, it was wonderful. A good time was had by all. I'm pooped. Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there? Aurora Borealis? Aurora Borealis? At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country? Localized entirely within your kitchen? Yes? May I see it? No? Seymour! The house is on fire! No. No, Mother! It's just the Northern Lights! Well, Seymour, you are an odd fellow. But I must say, you steam a good ham. There you go.
The Agnes.
Got your money's worth.
I didn't. Oh man, I didn't. I read the Agnes line and I'm like, wait, who? And then you said it aloud and I just lost my shit. Thank you for doing the Agnes voice. That's my highlight of the stream for me. Cobus, we need River here to voice an old lady, please.
I'll be Jamma's mom.
Oh, that would be a fun session to get you and Glenn in a booth.
Absolutely. Kez Daddy actually bought another one here.
Oh man.
Go to horny jail. There you go. Put that one. Another one from Carvok. Just a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night, looking for the fight of her life. In the real world, in the real-time world, no one sees her at all. They all say she's crazy. So this looks like lyrics.
Yeah, I think that's song.
For a second there, I thought it was Journey, and then I heard Oscar Fry, here we go. River, once Jake and the Soul... Well, this is
an interview. Okay, we got from Oscar Fry. Here we go. Once Jake and the Soul Survivor have established a fully self-sufficient government, what do you think Aiden will do with his free time?
Probably go off and find more ways to kill gunners, or find some other... I don't know. Yeah, it's because his motivation is cleansing the Commonwealth of the Gunners after Quincy, right? So if you guys actually achieve that goal of stopping the threat of the Gunners, I guess he would probably go and retire in a cabin, like we were talking before, and then drink himself to death.
I think, and this is okay. So if I say anything, the assumption is going to be that I have inside knowledge. I do not know where Surik is going with this. I like to be.
We have no idea.
Yeah, we have no idea. I just am like, I get involved with the story for the sake of like, is this gonna cover the mechanics we need? And then like, I'll give my notes when I hear. But I have not heard like most of Chapter 3's quest lines. But my thought on the way Aiden plays out, going back to using Clint Eastwood as a motivation. He's got to walk off into the sunset, right? Like he's got to go out looking. He's got to go looking for the next fight. That's what I would think he would do.
Exactly.
He would not.
So
rest
you
on
think he
his
would
laurels.
continue fighting?
I think like the Commonwealth is just one section of the world, right? I think they got that in good hands. He like, I'm no longer needed here, and he would just wander in a direction. He's a loner. He'd like head west, head east, head north, head south. I guess not east. That'd be into the ocean. But he'd pick a direction and go and find the next troublemaker. Who's the next big dog out there who needs the fight taken to them?
He admits in the mod that vigilantism is a shit deal. And he would know about that, right? So,
yeah.
But you think he would probably just be like, well, there's always a bigger gunners. There's always a bigger fish.
Right. Yeah, I think it would be like he'd know, there's somebody else out there, or and if I also know Sir Rick, he's gonna leave some hooks for a chapter 4 that I told him we aren't doing.
Probably, yeah.
So they'll probably be like, Aiden will be like, well, we got to move on to that. He doesn't seem like the type of guy who would stick around if everything was under control, right? Like he's like he'd be like,
I don't think he would feel like his job was done. He would
Right.
go find something else to do. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's me. I get the he'd be the sheriff who goes off to the next town. Like, all right, this town's taken care of. Let's go see what else I can do to help.
So Surek's gonna leave it open for them to be an Aiden spin-off mod.
Right. You can join Aiden as a on his little side mission. We have talked about doing that for each of the major characters, is giving them like a personal quest, like kind of like Mass Effect, where Mass Effect 2 and specifically is a big inspiration we use of like, you talk to them enough in their like private quarters, you learn a lot about them, and then eventually you get some quests to go to a home planet or whatever and learn and resolve some conflict for them. Of like, so I don't know what we would do for Aiden. I'm sure there's plenty there to pull from, right? Like we've got his Minuteman history. Maybe it'll be a way for us to pull some Jammer into the SS2 story. I don't know. There's a lot we could do there. That would be a lot of fun, I think.
Does the Fallout? I've not really messed too much with Fallout 4's companions. Do they have like a dialogue system that supports that, delving deeper into their story?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's real deep. The companion system it's funny. I've been playing Skyrim periodically, and the companions in that game are such a terrible joke compared to Fallout 4. Like Fallout 4s are so expressive and reactive, but I remember so fondly the companions in Skyrim, and it's like it does not hold like the nostalgia. Is strong with that one, because in reality, they're like the Fallout 4's companions are absolutely incredible. They did a really good job with that, of having them have distinct personalities, and like you can dig into the relationships. Like it's actually really, really well done.
It's weird. Every time I played Fallout 4, I can't for the life of me get into any of the quest lines, but I'm happy to walk around the Commonwealth playing Community Service Simulator, just picking up all the trash. I don't know what it is, but that's how I want to play Fallout 4.
I've given up on containing that urge. I used to when I would stream and do Let's Plays for like recording them. I would stop looting, but as everybody can attest, now I just loot everything all the time. I can't resist. It's the pull is too strong. Grab those. Yeah. Give me those fans and globes. I need the screws.
Exactly.
Oh, we got another one.
Hey, Jason coming back with the Metal Gear quotes.
We have no tomorrow, but there's still hope for the future. In our struggle to survive the present, we push the future farther away. We'll be fighting the times.
Oh, threw a
little
extra
tapes.
in there.
Yeah, sorry, I had to.
Nice.
The Metal Gear stuff's probably going to get bonuses.
Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. This has been hilarious and fun to talk
this
with
was
you.
a blast.
And now Tom has to step it up, because you ended, and I mean somebody might sneak one in before we end here, but we ended at 6:04 so far. So we're gonna be sending $1,210 to water.org. So that's fantastic.
A lot of water.
It's a lot of water. Yeah, I think it's like they say like $5 gets somebody water for a month or something.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we just bought.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, we just bought a lot of water for some folks who need it. Yeah, thank you everybody, and thank you River. I can't wait to hear your performance for Chapter 3, which we are diligently working on, and I know we're getting close to doing some recording, because I know Kobus is aware of the quantity and he wants to stagger it out. Like he's should not just drop 5,000 lines on all of you guys all at once. So I think we're going to do it a couple quests at a time, but I'll let him sort that stuff out. I just know that we're gearing up to get some voice from you in the game.
All right. You heard it here, folks. More coming soon.
More coming soon. Soon, air quotes. Oh, we got one more.
One more. Jennifer Watrous.
Oh, we got another one. They're coming in fast and furious.
I want it to be an even number.
Oh, is that what you're saying about you wanted to donate $6 instead of $5?
Oh, to make it an even. I gotcha. Thank you, Jennifer. And thank you, Quester. Oh, and Quester kept it a nice even with another 10 on there. So we made it to 620. Thank you, guys. You're all amazing. Thank you, River. Thank you for putting your voice in the mod. I'm so glad to hear that you're enjoying it and you want to keep coming at it, because everybody on the team loves this, and it's actually like a sad note that it might be ending. So, but hopefully, if you enjoy working with us, then we'll get to work together on future projects as well.
Absolutely. When one door closes, another opens.
Exactly.
So I'm excited.
Awesome. All right. Thank you again. Thank you, everybody. We will catch you guys next Wednesday. I think I'll give it'll probably be no guests next week, because it's gonna be hard to. It's always hard to top these. You and Tom, you guys are fantastic to talk to. Thank you so much.
You gotta do one with the Ron. I want to watch that one.
Oh, that is a good idea. I would also like if we bring Conqueror back, I'd love to get Glenn on here and do Jammer. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. We'll catch you next week.
Good night.